Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls. I am fully aware that I overslept, so you don't need to tell me that part. And why do I not have any HUD?
Oh, yeah, just noticed that too.
Yeah, this is odd. Dark Souls, what are you doing? I'm just freaking figure out what the hell's going on here. Give me a second, because this is new. How do I fix this? How do I...
All right, that's new to me.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Dusk and Emmerich.
Uh... How did I fix... How do I fix this? How do I... I guess we're going to have to restart the game. Oh, well. That was a new experience. Dark Souls with no HUD. That's interesting to say the least. Give me 1 second. This is a great start. This is a great start to stream. Oh well, though. I mean, maybe if we're lucky, it won't break this time. That was a strange bug, though. That was a very strange bug to encounter. Just, hello, you have no HUD. Ugh. Well, we're starting the game to see if we can get it to work this time. What have you been up to, Varric? I know you said you just finished your 3rd playthrough of Dark Souls.
Yes, I was earlier today. I was streaming my Dex and Pyro build, which
Yeah.
would have been my
Oh, there's the HUD.
3rd playthrough of Dark Souls that I streamed.
And you were saying you need to, you need to find a new game or something else. You were saying.
Yeah, either to focus on the games that I'm already streaming, which is Elden Ring and Skyrim, or
Find
find
something
another
else.
game.
Yeah, no, I mean, at some point you still have to go through Armored Core.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that afterwards.
Yeah.
So I found a site that suggests a few games.
Yeah. So let's see. We're through here, which means we're back here. How the fuck did we get all the way back here?
Did the second gargoyle kill you?
Oh, yeah, that would do it. And it was basically, I went and I activated that elevator, I think. I'm gonna look behind. Yeah, I got those chests. Okay, so I don't have to deal with those giants this time. Just go straight this way and go to the elevator.
Oh, you're gonna have to refresh the screen share for me.
Shit. Thanks for letting me know that. Let's see here. Screen share, screen share, screen share. There we go. Now you can see it.
All right.
And now I have a HUD. Which means we're all on the same page. Sure, what? Oh, yeah, I got this helmet from the gargoyle. That's right. I got this helmet from the gargoyle. So, down this way. Keep on going. Keep on going. Let's see. Where are we? What have you been up to, Dusk, since you're here? I know that you're still mad at me because I got the Sazabi before you did. Oh yeah, I posted that on the Discord, by the way, Varric. Have you been seeing it? Have you played mobile Gundam Battle Operation 2 at all?
I have not.
Okay, well, first of all, it's one of the better Gundam games that you can play right now, funnily enough. But second of all,
Have you streamed it?
I streamed it once.
Right. I think yeah. I've seen you and one of my other friends play it.
Yeah. So I got the Sazabi, which annoyed Dusk. I got the Sazabi on a 10 pull, actually. Because the game does use, like, gacha shit for the mobile suits themselves. Unfortunately. This lever just does that, right?
Yeah.
We've already...
Speaking of that elevator, if you go back down it, or actually go down the spiral,
Yeah.
you'll go back into the cathedral you were jumping the rafters in.
Oh, yeah.
There's an armor set I want you to pick up.
Ooh.
In the very back corner, or the very
back corner of the cathedral, you say?
the back corner on the side you're approaching. So
This
same
way?
wall.
This way, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, very back corner, same wall. I swear to God, if this is a fucking mimic. Oh, there's those...
Turn around. Turn left.
Turn left. Towards those guys?
Yeah, in the very back.
Oh, hi! Splat!
So if you look down that way, it's to the
Left?
far left.
To
Yeah.
the far left, basically along this wall?
Yeah, you can see it way back there.
Yeah, okay. Well,
And if you stay near the wall, only like a few of them will come after you.
yeah, I mean, I've already aggroed them, so, well, time to fight. Also, again, thank you for introducing me to this band Firelink. I am enjoying this a lot.
Another one I want to suggest is Soul Mass.
Whoa!
Very similar vibes.
Yeah.
And they have I think a 10-minute song dedicated to Artorias.
That also reminds me, I was recently reminded of a band that I used to listen to in high school called Nile. Are you familiar with them?
Maybe, yes.
Yeah, I might have talked to you about this before, but I was recently reminded of them, because a lot of their the music's lyrics is all like, it's as the name suggests, it's all like Egyptian shit in the lyrics.
I will tell you, actually, I want to tell you about these guys in white. They are specifically trained to protect the painting that's in this cathedral.
Oh, is this the Painted World painting?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Priscilla there.
And they need an item first, which is back in the asylum.
Leave me alone, I'm busy. Ooh, black iron. Is this the Tarkus armor?
Yes. So the fate of Tarkus is that he climbed the rafters and fell.
I still love. I don't know if I know I watched it. The fucking video of them getting Tarkus to fight the Iron Golem of Pat and Wooly getting the of Tarkus to fight the Iron Golem was fucking amazing. And then the other one that somebody else posted where he's just like, Tarkus! Tarkus! Just losing his mind. Let's see here. Black iron set.
So I believe this is also your first tower shield.
Ooh. I want to see, well, the first important test is, what does this do to our roll? That will determine how much of this I actually end up wearing. Ah! Ah! Bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Swap out a few parts then.
Yeah.
But he also picked up his greatsword, which is
Alright.
ultra greatsword.
The greatsword. The greatsword named greatsword. Which, I mean, I have just been really liking UGS's a lot. Ah, I have to two-hand it, though. Also, yeah, wow. Wow. I saw this thing's Dark Souls 3 incarnation recently. It really looks like the Dragon Slayer in Dark Souls 3. Can I just mention that real quickly?
I think in every game, it came closer to becoming the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. No, that's not enough.
So the thing about the Black Iron set
Is there a way I can actually check to see my encumbrance? Ah, there it is. Let's see here.
Yeah, you need to be below 50%, I believe.
So if I go to the Elite Knight, still not enough.
No.
And
There's a
equipment.
it's a percentage thing
Yeah,
that I
it's
can
a
never wrap my
percentage
head
thing,
around.
so I can only really wear the pants right now. Okay.
So
They're nice
the
pants,
thing about
though.
the black armor set
Yeah.
is Tarkus is considered a Knight of Berenique,
Yeah.
which is from Baldur. However, he is the champion of Baldur. So he was given special armor so he could fight drakes.
Ah.
The black iron set is actually very resistant to fire.
I'm guessing that's going to come in handy when we get to Ornstein and Oh, get back here! That's going to come in handy when we get to Ornstein and Smough, I'm guessing, because I remember Smough likes to light you on fire.
No,
I thought, whatever. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But I seem to vaguely recall one of them likes to light you on fire.
Ornstein has a lightning spear.
Okay. Smough has the hammer. That's the thing I know that much. And I always remember there's like an order in what there's like a way that you take them out in a certain order. It's a bit easier to deal with. I forget which way it is.
If you kill Ornstein first, Super Smough, as it's commonly referred to, is easier.
Oh.
But if you kill Smough first, Super Ornstein is more challenging, but arguably has better loot.
Oh. What do you get from each of them in each order?
You get their soul, the ability to buy their armor, but Ornstein drops his Leo ring.
That
Which
raises a question of, am I going to use the Leo ring?
I think it has to do with piercing weapons, so maybe not.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to kill Ornstein first then. Because, I mean, if I was going to swap it out, it would be swapping it out with Havel's ring. And Havel's ring is already really good. I'm also seriously considering just at least for a little. I am seriously considering at least for a little bit trying out the parasocial set just to see what it's like. And then we go down here so we can get our souls back. If I can find the damn. There it is. Okay. No, sit down. Ah, shit. That was like 20,000 souls too. That's embarrassing. And it's all because guess what I forgot? I forgot which button roll was for a second.
Well, you're still probably groggy, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh. I should explain, Parasitus. I should explain what I mean by the parasocial set. So, do you remember Lautrec? Remember Lautrec's arm? God damn it, it does this every single time. So, Lautrec, as Varag has mentioned to me before, is in an extremely parasocial orbital relationship with a certain god. And the armor that he is wearing, is a symbol of that, along with his ring. Because this god is extremely jealous. What was her name again?
Shit.
Fina. Yeah. Anyways, so the armor set is literally her arms giving him a hug at all times. And the ring... Yes, and the FAP ring is literally... Because of her jealousy, if you ever take it off, it breaks. Because that's her seeing you as cheating on her. It's your wedding ring. It's a shame because it is like it's such a solid ring too, honestly. I mean, yeah.
You want to go down there?
I gotta go get my shit back.
Well, you died, so there's no souls on it.
There's no souls to get back. Fuck. Is there
Yeah, you just have to cross the bridge.
Okay.
Wrong way.
Oh. Cross the bridge. Go up the stairs. get more souls so I can increase my endurance. That way I'll be able to use the black iron armor because it looks cool.
So the thing about this cathedral is you're gonna have to use a side entrance.
Oh yeah, I have to break in, yeah.
See those demons to your right?
Yeah?
You have to go that way. Go up the stairs and hang right. And you should see where you're going.
Those look cool, by the way. I do like the look of these demons. I remember... Oh, hey, it's a giant.
There's two giants, so be careful.
Oh, God! Okay. This just got really uncomfortable really fast. Pull
If
back.
you learn from moveset, they're actually a good way to get souls.
You're not wrong. But that is the precondition. You have to learn their moveset first. Thankfully, like we all know, like we mentioned before, they have a very short aggro range. So I can pull them along where I want them to be. And if I don't hit their shield like I just did right there, I can... Ow!
Yeah, one of them reset.
Good. One of them reset. Means just have to think about the one. But he is way quicker than he has any right to be, considering his size. That reminds me, I was talking about this earlier. There is a fight in Armored Core 3's arena that I was watching Coat utterly fail through earlier today against Fanfare. And one of the big reasons it was giving him trouble is because Fanfare is a heavy AC, but he's also surprisingly quick. Like, he's the Samoa Joe of the arena, if you will. Which, speaking of Samoa Joe, I recently learned that, first of all, they're making a really weird and bad Twisted Metal streaming series.
Yeah, I saw the trailers.
That's the first thing. Second thing is, I will admit, I am a little surprised that Samoa Joe is being used as the body, is the body
Sweet
actor
Tooth.
for Sweet
Not
Tooth,
Sweet
yeah.
Tooth. Sweet Tooth is the truck.
Yeah, it's the clown, yeah.
Needles. Sorry, I used to play a lot of heavy Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah? Wait, the clown's name was Needles?
Yes, Needles Kane.
Ah, yeah, yeah. And the truck is Sweet Tooth. Okay, yeah, I only played a bit of Twisted Metal, honestly. And when I did play Twisted Metal, I mostly played as Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Because I liked his giant weird wheels. Ah, shit, I pissed off the other one. Pull back, get it to reset. Okay. Let's try this again now. Good! Oh, and I hit the shield. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that could have been unpleasant. That could have been deeply unpleasant.
Shield Slam has a AoE around it too.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
It's just that I noticed like I get hit by when I'm behind them.
Yep. Okay, let's reset the giants because that one hasn't taken any damage and we don't want to fight that one until we've dealt with the other one. Ugh. So what is the clown's deal anyways? Like I said, what is the deal with the clown in Twisted Metal?
Needles Kane is the split personality of a man called Marcus.
Hmm.
Basically, just one day he snapped. There's no real story to him. He just snapped one day and decided to take his ice cream truck and just hit people with it. And Calypso, the guy who runs Twisted Metal, because it's actually like a racing or demolition derby tournament, was like, "Hey, you want a job, you psychopath?"
Ah, yeah, that's right. Calypso. And isn't Calypso like some kind of like malevolent entity as well?
Yeah, he has the ability to grant one wish if you win his tournament. But he likes to play with genie rules.
Oh, fucking monkey paw. Honestly, that is the wish you if you're the first person to make it to that kind of person, that is the wish that you should make. Even if it's the only wish you get, it should be, I wish for no monkey paw bullshit.
But he only grants one wish.
Good, I don't care. I wish for no monkey paw bullshit. Just to watch them mauled, just the satisfaction of them crying after you say, I wish for no monkey paw bullshit would be worth it. You know what I mean? Because every, like, genie or whatever, if you make that wish, you know they're going to be, like, super mad and seething. Because that's, like, the entire way they get their jollies.
Mm.
They all get their jollies from trying to twist the wish to screw over the person that made the wish. And if you make it, if you take away their ability to do that, they get so mad.
Right, the Batwing demons up ahead.
Yeah.
It's actually easier to run away from them. So you go over to that kind of railing just to look over. Turn to your right. Look down. There's going to be like a path you have to walk that diagonal.
Yeah.
Go over there. There's 2 demons down there. So
just
turn to your left. Yeah.
Okay. Down we go. Bye.
So when you make it to down there, stick to your left. There's a demon in your way.
Just run through them and take a left?
Turn left. Yep.
Okay.
And just...
Ow!
Shit.
Yep. I ran out of stamina. And got lost.
When you get up, you get to that, just run until you hit the wall.
Okay.
Then you can take a breather.
Ooh. I know. There should be a bonfire close after that, shouldn't there?
There is going to be 1 silver knight in your path. But there is a bonfire right next to him. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the elevator. Get on it before it decides to change its mind. I swear to God, every single time we come to this elevator, it starts running away from us, and I hate that. I really hate that at this point.
Actually, there is one character that I played quite a lot of in Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah?
I mostly played Twisted Metal Black, which is like the dark remix of the game.
Oh, yeah?
It was I was about to say creature called Priest, but no, it's a...
Isn't Black one of the more popular entries in this series?
Yes. But there's a man called Preacher.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just... Well, they couldn't actually say he was a preacher because they would have gotten in trouble, so he's an evangelist.
Ah. It's one of those situations, yeah.
Who's possessed by a demon.
Oh, God. That reminds me. Do you ever hear that, like, Korean manhwa priest? Where, like, the world is full of vampires?
Yes. I've actually wanted to look into it more, but I could...
But I remember it because they made it into a movie, like, a while back. Not a very good one, mind you, but they did. No, Mechanic Cat, because 1, we just started, and 2, I was actually very eepy earlier, and took a nice long nap. God. You know what was the bit from the Twisted Metal trailer that just killed me, and not in a good way?
Which trailer?
For the streaming series.
Yeah, there's 2 now.
Oh, it's the one where John Doe is in the casino. Yeah, with needles. John Doe's in the casino with needles. And they start singing the fucking Cisco song. Just like, How the fuck? How the fuck did anyone think this was a good idea?
Yeah, most of the Twisted Metal games, or at least a few Twisted Metal games, they were known for like hard rock, heavy metal.
It's not even that. It's regardless of the music, because I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know, like, different thing.
Yeah, different thing.
It's
weird. Just the fact that they start singing the thong song with Needles. Needles, who is known for, like you said, being an absolute psycho. I mean, maybe Mechanica. It's just super weird. It's super weird and feels kind of out of place. Maybe not, though, because, I mean, like you said as well.
The way I always saw Twisted Metal is if you're not taking it like Black did, where you're actually, the theme song is Paint It Black.
Yeah.
It's Dragula, Rob Zombie.
Although here's
the
thing. The scene is kind of funny. It just feels weird and out of place. But then again, weren't the earlier Twisted Metal games kind of campy as well?
Yeah, they were very comical at the beginning.
So that could actually
Only Black
work.
was the really dark one.
That could work if they really, really crank up the campiness. But I have a feeling they're not going to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also the thing they're using. I think they're using the Black design of Needles.
Yeah.
Where he's just in like polka dot shorts and suspenders.
Oh, but yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing. It could work. It's just that at this point, I guess I'm super cynical because of all of these various streaming adaptations of things.
Yes, I think Twisted Metal could work as a movie, but
I
streaming
think it could work as a short,
series?
I think it would work as a short, 4-episode series, but they're gonna drag it out. You know they are. 4 to 6 episodes could work, but beyond that, it's just dragging.
Well, that's the thing, Mechanica. I did say that I'm not gonna tell him the big secrets of Anor Londo.
Yeah. I know there's another bonfire around here, and I'm probably going to go looking for it once I'm through with this giant. Oh, yeah, no, early Marvel movies were actually kind of good. You're not wrong, Parasitus. And honestly, there are moments where they still can do good ones. Everything I've heard about Guardians of the Galaxy, for example, is that it's a fun movie.
Actually, now that I think about it, the big secret that I'm thinking about is actually a lot more hidden, so if you want to find the bonfire, take the elevator down, because you turned it only once downwards.
How do I turn it the rest of the way downwards? Go back up to the wheel and...
Yeah.
Yeah, and they absolutely do have a scaling issue. I think the big thing is, whenever they're not doing anything it's whenever they're not doing any of the big Avengers stuff, that I think is when it's at its best, because that's when you don't have to worry about, oh, they're dealing with the great threat to the world. It's the little things that...
Yep. Keep going down the elevator. Now to go downstairs.
Wait, was it go down the elevators? What?
Go down the stairs.
Oh, go down the stairs? Okay.
The thing about this is that you're going to have to turn the elevator a few times. Go down the stairs. There's something here. Ah, there's a bonfire. Excellent. That really is the thing. It's when they're smaller scale that they kind of work. When they're smaller scale and not origin stories. It's I understand that you're trying to set up the origin stories for all these characters, but at the same time, if you're gonna do that, you can't have a bunch of them in a row. Ooh, Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. What are you? Yeah, that ring's good for miracles.
Oh. Which I'm not using. So, oh well. Now we can take this elevator back on up.
I do like that the ring of the Firstborn is like a very utilitarian gold ring. There's no decoration on it.
Yeah.
Because by all accounts, the Firstborn is like told to be, or seems to be just a very like stoic war god.
Yeah. Let's see then. Back up we go. And this time... Also, I just noticed that it sounds like there's lightning at the very beginning when you turn the elevator. Did you hear that?
I couldn't.
Here, let me do it again for you. Pay attention to the sound. I just noticed that.
Turn it up real quick.
Listen to this. That right there. That sounds like electric arcing a little bit. Like an electric arcing sound effect. Sound.
I hear it.
I wonder. I wonder. What's the deal with that? Oh, hey, Solo. We're in Anorlando, and I found some things. For example, I got the black iron set, but it's too heavy for me to use right now. Because if I use it, I fat roll, and I refuse to fat roll. I utterly refuse to fat roll. I do not want to be slow. So I'm just using the pants for it right now, and I'm going to get some more souls and get my, what's it called?
Endurance.
Yeah, endurance up, so I'll be able to actually wear the armor. Or if I find something better by that point, use that instead. Ow! Keep forgetting they have a second swing.
That is something I was considering. There's a... Instead of... how do I word this? I'm actually considering doing challenge runs.
Oh?
For Dark Souls, so I can still continue to play Dark Souls.
At that point, now you're just getting a little desperate. I'm just going to say it right now. Now you're just getting a little desperate to not play other games.
And so far, someone in my chat suggested doing fist weapons.
Oh. Oh, the Armstrong run.
And... like, in the back of my head, I did kind of want to do...
Which Weeb Souls solo? There's a couple of them, isn't there? Unless you mean the big one, like Code Vein.
Sekiro?
Yeah, he means Code Vein. He absolutely means Code Vein.
Ah.
I mean, it's not a bad game. A lot of, like, super purist types, especially people who hate the idea of not being slow, for whatever reason, don't like Code Vein, but oh well. Yeah, it really is, Nuker. It really is. You're not wrong. Oh, damn. Wow, that took off almost all my health.
Keep in mind, he is basically smacking you with a wall.
This is true. This is true. Oh. Yeah. Or at the very least, Nuker. What I would like is for Code Vein and God Eater to converge, if that makes sense, you know? Because it's obvious that they're in the same universe. They're in the same universe, so bringing those two together would make sense. Hell. Yeah, no, we're not dead, Kick. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Ooh.
You said Mechanica. I don't. Mechanica suggests a SL1, which means Soul Level 1.
Yeah.
Where you don't level up
at all. Yeah, that sounds like pain.
Yeah, you play as the Pyromancer because the Pyromancer starts at level 1.
Yeah.
So you have Pyromancies on your side. But that's about it.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah, but the thing is, I just played the Pyromancer build with a Dex weapons.
Oh.
So maybe I'll keep it in mind.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Run.
Heal here. Never mind.
They were throwing shit at me. Healing would not have made sense there.
Yeah, forget they can throw lightning bolts.
Anyways, what paradox did they make in their series, Kick? What paradox did they make? Because I am not entirely familiar with I'm not very familiar with Breaking Bad, so I don't know what happened with that one. And Resident Evil, the last thing I saw was Resident Evil was one of the animated movies, actually. Which one was it again? It was one of the Resident Evil animated movies, and it's the one where Leon goes to this country that's in the middle of like a civil war or something like that. And the whole thing is like this country is like seeking independence or whatever, and they're trying to use the plagas as some sort of negotiating thing in their independence. I forget the details of it. The whole thing is kind of a mess, but it has a banging end credits theme. That's an absolutely banging end credits theme. Okay, back up here then.
Sorry.
Oh. Breaking Bad has a scene where two of them are playing Resident Evil and say how... Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that is very weird. That is incredibly weird. Now that you've been that way, Kick, that is incredibly weird. It almost, you know what it does? It reminds me of the recent Resident Evil Netflix series or whatever it was, where one of them mentioned Zootopia porn. Do you remember that?
What?
There was a very bad Resident Evil Netflix series recently, and
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, no. Yeah, one of the characters in it references Zootopia porn. Take that as you will.
Is it one of it? It's not one of the main characters, is it?
I don't know. I didn't watch the damn thing. It's bad.
Oh,
it was
okay.
actual shit. Again, I don't know. They don't actually say what the Zootopia porn is. They just mention Zootopia porn. Ooh, got him though. And wasted a swing. Get your ass back down here. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Yeah, I know. Link it, mechanic, link it, because this is such a bad. It's such a bad scene. Or are you talking about the one where they reference Breaking Bad? Are you talking about the one where they reference Breaking Bad or the Zootopia one? Oh, God. And Wesker says it? Does Wesker mention Breaking Bad or Zootopia? Now you've got me wondering, Cake. Was Wesker talking about Zootopia or Breaking Bad? Because I know the clip mechanic hat linked is about the Zootopia porn reference. Oh, let's see what this is then. Let's see what this is. Oh, God. Okay. So, okay, good news is Wesker is not referencing Zootopia porn. He is... he is referencing Breaking Bad. So that is at least a reprieve from our misery. That is at least a somewhat of a reprieve from our misery. But this is the Resident Evil... The time Resident Evil referenced Zootopia. It's quite bad. God, that is terrible. Ugh. Oh, is it Wesker's daughter? Is it Wesker's daughter? Oh, God. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I'm feeling when I see that, Dusk. That's exactly how I'm feeling when I see that, too! Ooh, that was lucky.
Oh, Silver Archers. Turn left and keep running.
Whoa! That was lucky right there. Holy shit.
Right,
okay, that's the silver archers.
Take a breather.
Oh.
Eventually they will stop. Don't worry about the demon. He can't reach her.
He's having a moment, though. Look at him. Look at that demon. He's having a moment.
So, yeah. You're going to have to go up another incline.
Yeah.
And that archer you're looking at right now, that's the one you have to go towards.
Okay. Run like hell. Didn't actually want to jump there, but oh well.
And
that's a giant bow, by the way. Holy shit.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer bow.
Can we use that?
You can, but it's not a... I don't think they drop it, though. Okay. You have to find it.
It's probably not all that good anyways. It's a ranged weapon in Dark Souls.
Actually, I'm not... There was someone who did a challenge run with just the Dragon Slayer weapon. Or Dragon Slayer bow. Actually, a giant bow. I'm not sure if it's the Dragon Slayer, but bow.
Yeah, no. It's basically a steel beam, Dusk, so yeah, no, it is funny.
But yeah, they're actually one of the better ranged weapons.
Mechanicat, shut up. And yeah, they are shooting full-on lances as well. This is also true.
How else are you gonna take down a dragon? Oh, shit.
Lemon from the backlogs.
Yes, that's who I was mentioning. He does a lot of challenge runs.
What did they do?
Dark Souls challenge runs.
Yeah, but what was the run you mentioned? I wasn't paying attention because I was dealing with the damn archer.
Using a giant bow. And only a giant bow. He also limited himself to 100 arrows.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't know why Parasitus, but obviously it has to do something with that's what you need to kill a dragon. I guess. That's why they're doing it. Cause if that's what they need to kill dragons apparently. God.
The Dragon Slayer silver archers take inspiration from Akai Goff, who is a giant archer.
Oh God!
Pretty much a tree to shoot.
And we're back to Goff. It all leads back to Goff, doesn't it?
His bow was pretty much a tree that he shaped into a bow.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. But that is what you would expect from a giant. He gives it to you.
He gives it to you, but yeah, it shrinks down for you.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's a tree. Although I mentioned this earlier, what I am a little sad about is that, remember that idea that I mentioned somebody said about patches selling weapons from previous FromSoft games in Elden Ring? Oh, that wasn't Netflix. That was even worse, Kick. That was Paramount. That was Paramount doing that one. So that one was even worse. You gotta remember that.
And Goff is in, I think, only in the first game, Nuker. But his ring is in all of them.
Okay. So that's how you spell Goff. Nice to know. Got it.
And if you get tired of killing this guy, you can just run past him.
I know. But honestly, at this point, it's personal.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill him. Oh. There we go. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Dusk. That's the entire joke, is watch it turn out that the way to do it, this will be the way to do it, is to sell, is if Patches sold every incarnation of specifically the Moonlight from FromSoft series. So not like each individual game, because that would get a little ridiculous, right? But like, for example, you have the Moonlight from this game, you have the Moonlight from Elden Ring, the Moonlight from Kingsfield, and then you have the one from Armored Core. And it's just sitting there. Make it the most expensive version of the Moonlight, and it's 1-to-1 scale. Imagine that for a second.
Have I told you what the Sentinels are?
Which Sentinels?
The golden guys you're just killing.
Yeah, you told me they're giants.
Yeah, they're giants that have been entrusted enough to serve the gods directly.
Yep.
As opposed to being slaves and blacksmiths.
Some of them also are basically Seath's keepers. Okay.
And the closer they are to the gods, 2 of them have actually become clerics.
Oh. That sounds like it would be annoying to deal with.
Healing spells and an AoE blast.
Again, annoying.
But there's only 2.
That is not so bad. Ah! Yeah, no. Also, on that mention kick, I also, like I said, I think I mentioned, I watched the reboot of Clone High the other day with Peony. It's not good. It's not good at all. So, the least bad thing they did, well, the thing they did that wasn't bad was they made Joan the main character instead of Abe, right? That's fine, arguably. But what they then did is, in order to cement Joan's status as the main character, they turned Abe into a punching bag. He's just there to be the butt of a bunch of really cheap, mean-spirited jokes. And it's not good. Every once in a while, he'll have a moment where he actually gets out of that spot, but then it's almost like 2 of the writers were fighting with each other over what to do with Abe. Is the best way I can describe it. And I'm betting the one that was turning Abe into a punching bag is also the person that wrote Harriet Tubman's character, because she reads like an awful self-insert. Like, seriously, whoever wrote Harriet Tubman's character just made me want to gag. Yeah, exactly, Kate. Let it shrivel up and die. Make something new. God. And it's super sad because, have you ever watched the original Clone High?
Not all of it, but yes.
The original Clone High was amazing. It has, to this day, it has one of my favorite. The way you could see that it was really good was how much people have like edited it. Made edits of it. Hey there, Borimex! How are you doing? How are you doing, Borimex? What are you up to? We are in Anne Orlando, and I'm trying to get past the Silver Archers, but it's not working very well. And so I keep running up back here, where I have to deal with the giants. And I know I can go past them, but I hate them. So fuck it.
They're just doing their job.
I know they're just doing their job. Oh, it's not Mindy Kaling bad, Mechanicat. And also, Joan is not a... Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah, Milk Nostalgia. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there, Kick. Also, yeah, no, Tubman's not Mindy Kaling bad. I would say if Mindy Kaling is a 10, I would say it's like a 5 or a 6.
That's like the Velma one, right?
Yes, that's the person who was behind Velma. Yeah, it's not Velma bad. It's not Velma bad, but that's not a high bar exactly. Why did I jump there? Oh, well. Okay, Estes. There we go.
So yeah, the Silver Knights basically just a clean armor version of Black Knights. So yeah, parry good.
Parrying is good, and we're on a narrow ledge, so that's gonna be interesting.
That is a downside.
Yeah. Wait for that one to stop shooting, then we'll make our run up. And, oh my god, I forgot that Mindy Kaling was actually an actual sex pest. I forgot about that kick. God. Thank you for reminding me of yet another reason why we hate Mindy Kaling. Damn. Ah! Excuse me, what? She oh god. What did Mindy Kaling do? Kick. What did Mindy Kaling do? So right now, Bor, so here's the thing. Yes, she is the Velma one sync. So right now, here's the thing. First, you have to understand, I have never played Dark Souls until I started streaming it. But the build that I'm using is a pretty basic. It's a pretty basic quality build. Think 2740. Oh god, that is horrendous kick. That is horrendous. But yeah, the build that I'm going for is going to be pretty standard 2740. Nothing super crazy or adventurous.
And because it is his first time playing Dark Souls, I get to be the devil on his shoulder.
Yeah? And I get to return the favor when you finally play the Armored Core series. Oh, you're absolutely right, Parasitas. The only reason they did it is absolutely that. It's because she probably had some friend who was high up enough in HBO that whenever she put the Scooby-Doo skin over her awful idea, was like, okay, fine, almost like out of pity, was like, sure, we'll go with it. That's the only way I could describe what happened there. It's like that weird kind of pity nepotism, where it's not even like you're doing them, where you're doing it because, oh, you really like this person, even though you know that's unfair. It's a case of you're friends with this person and you feel bad for them. Does that make sense, Varag?
Mm-hmm.
It's like pity nepotism. I know you would have, Mechanic Cat. Oh god, that's right. She was on. I remember that now. She was on like Oprah Winfrey or something like that, and she was bragging about how she sexually assaulted this guy and then threatened to fire him if he said anything. God, Mindy Kaling is a piece of shit. Oh, was it Colbert? Oh god. Ugh. Either way. Ugh. Yeah, no. Sexual assault is not okay just because a woman did it. Sexual assault is not okay just because a woman did it. God. Kind of bullshit. Ugh. Come on, big guy.
Somewhat related. This is why I hate watching things.
Oh yeah, no. If you're gonna hate watch
still
something,
watching it.
I know this is probably something that like some TOS robot or snitch would probably get on me for saying, but I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna hate watch something, fucking pirate it. Don't give the suits money, because at the end of the day, hate watching is still watching, and that's all they care about. Don't encourage that behavior. Nuker, it wouldn't help, so no, you cannot. It would achieve nothing. It would achieve nothing except for a very short-term gratification, and it overall would probably make things worse. So no, we are not burning down society, not even a little, because that usually doesn't achieve anything. You could probably point to some anecdotal examples, but as a general rule, it doesn't achieve anything and arguably just makes things worse. They're not. The thing is, they're not allowed to kick. That's the thing with talk show hosts is, regardless of whatever their background was before they were a talk show host, which is always funny, is like, because some of them, shut up, Mechanicat. Shut up, Mechanicat. It would probably be fun in the moment, but then you have to deal with what comes afterwards. So no, no, stop it. Bad.
I mean, even if you did burn it down, people are going to sift through the ashes for what they want.
Yeah. And yes, that is a problem for future Mechanicat, which is the thing. I'm trying to help out future Mechanicat because I know current Mechanicat is going to lead him into very stupid decisions. So someone has to be the person to say no. Someone has to be the person to say no. And if it's not going to be current Mechanicat, then I'll take it up. I'll take the job. Ugh, of course they hit me with a throwing spear right as soon as I heal. Ooh, run, 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 run. Okay, we're through this part.
Well, look on the bright side. Soon you're going to be able to see Solaire again.
True. True. Solaire has a point. Solaire is nice. Solaire is nice. Oh my god!
The fuck did you do?
What? I swing my sword and physics decides I get to die. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. That's Dark Souls moment indeed, Duker. That is absolutely a Dark Souls moment. Yup. Yup. Well, let's try that again. Do we get anything decent from the Silver Knights? I know you get the Black Knight.
They can drop their... I believe, yeah, they can drop their shield and either a spear, sword, or a Dragon's Lair arrow.
And I'm guessing the sword is a normal greatsword?
It's, no, straight sword, but really long. Like, I think it's one of the longest straight swords.
Non-great swords in the game?
My Dex character was actually using it.
I'm honestly kind of tempted to go back to a normal greatsword at some point, because I did really like how the Claymore was playing.
Other way.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it, Dusk. Yeah, no, because that was, yeah, physics, yo. That was embarrassing right there is what that was.
Yeah, my New Game Plus character is currently using the Bastard Sword. I prefer that moveset over the Claymore.
Oh.
Just a personal preference. And
what kind
of
sword is the Bastard Sword?
It's a great sword.
Oh.
It just has a slightly different moveset.
Yeah, okay. Where do you get that?
Andre sells them.
Ah.
Surprisingly, Andre sells quite a few weapons you can't find.
Interesting. Come on, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
And there is a... I'm not sure if you're going to meet him, but nearby there is the giant blacksmith.
Ah. Does he have anything interesting?
He sells the giant armor.
Ah.
But you can find the weapons. They drop their weapons and shield. But you can also buy them.
I know I got the halberd from them actually recently.
Ah.
I'm not using it because I think it's too heavy, but I got it recently. Ah, I missed the swing. Missed the swing. It's like it's aiming for his shield or something. I just noticed that. When I'm locked onto him, it seems like whenever I do that swing, it's aiming for his shield for some reason. Ow.
And there's also the thing where if your sword hits their shield, it counts as it just hitting a wall.
Yeah.
So they don't take damage.
Which is annoying because you'll swing past it and it'll hit them after it hits their shield. Or what's even worse is you'll hit them, then hit their shield, and it still does that, I've noticed. There we go. Ooh. Okay. How hard are the demons to actually fight? I'm kind of curious now.
They're squishy, but they're kind of tricky. Like, when every attack will launch them back.
Yeah.
And that puts them out of range.
Okay.
It's just, the difficult thing is that they're in a pack.
Okay. I could deal with that. Maybe. Damn, this thing is... The big problem with the giants is their shield! Because like you said, it acts like a wall. So if you hit their shield, goodbye say goodbye to all your damage. Also, wow, I am super low on Estus now.
Yeah, that bonfire you're using isn't kindled.
Yep. I might go back to using that bonfire up top for that reason. Ooh, heal. Because having a kindled bonfire is quite nice.
The good thing about the Royal Sentinels, which are the clerics, is that I don't think they have more damage. They may have more health, but their big thing is that they can cast spells.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to this kindled bonfire for now, because it's kindled. Oh wait, no, it's up that elevator. Shit. Never mind.
No, it's not. It's just across the big walkway.
No, I had to go down the elevator.
Oh, yeah, no. That's the elevator you were talking about. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. And thank you, Mechanic Cat. Ugh. Oh. Man. I was watching something recently. I forget what it was. Oh, I remember what it was. It was, you know those, have you ever seen those videos that's just like listening to X Band on shuffle?
Give an example?
For example, like listening to Nine Inch Nails on shuffle, or listening to... Oh, cool! I can isolate them from each other. They do have some a set aggro distance. I can work with this.
Well, I want your opinion on the Batwing Demon design.
It looks like something out of Resident Evil, honestly.
Yeah, I see it, actually.
It looks like they took the liquor from Resident Evil and gave it wings and a spear.
Oh, funny thing about their wings, they can't use them. So if you knock them off...
They can't fly! Lovely! And that's our last Estus. But oh well. Honestly, I feel like we could probably stick around this area and just farm souls so I can get some stats up. That might be a good idea! I'm gonna go get to a bonfire now, because I have no Estus and very low health. So if you'll excuse me for one moment, I'm gonna go do that.
I want to farm the Sentinels. The very top elevator has 6 of them.
Yeah, it does. You're right. Before we go any further, though, I'm gonna do something. So I can use... What?
You're gonna need 2.
Oh,
one to kindle, one to hollow.
One hollow, one to unhollow, one to kindle, you're right. So, use 2, like before, like you said. No, I do not, Mechanic Cat. I do not have a bow. At least I don't think I do. Even if I did, I don't have any arrows for it either. I know what you're going to suggest. I could probably shoot the Dragon Slayer archers or something like that. Or shoot something. I don't know what. Okay. So let's turn this Oh, we can go up even further. Interesting. Wonder what this leads to. Probably kill me, but who cares?
Oh, the rafters.
Oh, yeah, this is for the rafters. Yeah, you're right. Okay, fuck. We've already been there. We've already been there, so go back down. Go back down by 2, because we're going to kindle that bonfire. And then we're going to go, and then we're going to try seeing how that works out for me. Also, I keep forgetting I have this pyromancy flame, and I have it attuned now as well. Not very useful against the giants, but I have it. I should use it. So we go through here.
Wrong way.
Oh, wait. Oh!
That's the painting.
Oh, that's the painting. Yeah, no. Let's go down the stairs. That's right. Shoot the winged fucker that's close to the edge. If you don't aggro him and shoot one arrow, he falls. Oh, wow. That is useful to know, Mechanic Cat. That is handy to know. But, like I said, I think the problem is I might have, like, a crossbow or something like that. But I don't have any arrows or anything for it. So, even if I had it, I wouldn't be of much use. Kindle. Oh, I gotta reverse hollowing first. That's right. Reverse hollowing.
So this room, it doesn't actually tell you until later.
Yeah.
This is Gwyn's ceremonial burial area. What is it? Tomb. That's the word.
Oh.
Because when Gwyn left to sacrifice himself, it was likely he wasn't going to leave a body. So ceremonially, they buried him here.
And then he didn't die. Interesting. God damn it, Emmerich. God damn it, Emmerich. Yes. I've got you, Emmerich. I've got you. Oh, but nice. Having 10 Estus is so much nicer. So much nicer. You can't fly if you can't generate or lift or thrust. I feel like I know that's from something, Parasitus, but I can't remember what. Because usually when I think of that kind of stuff, I usually think of a different thing. I usually think of IFF DB3, which if you haven't seen it, is absolutely hilarious. Let me pull it up for y'all so you can see what I'm talking about now. Let me see if I can post it so you can see what I'm talking about. Because IFF DB3 is a fucking classic. It's an absolute classic. So here we go, browser capture. And if you haven't seen this before, you don't know what you're missing. This shit is, like I said, this shit is an actual classic. This is an actual classic. All right, see ya. See ya, Emmerich. This part, whatever. It's not so much of a deal, right? Here we go. Just listen to this instructor. Listen to this instructor. This instructor goes absolutely ham, and I love it. Go underneath him. And go get him! I love this. I love this so much. This instructor just goes absolutely ham. I know, right, Mechanic Cat? It's so good. Kill him! Kill him! Put the nose on it! Kill him! Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It is absolutely amazing, and I love it. I love that. I love that so much. It is such a good fucking video, and I love it for that. I absolutely love just how ham. Oh yeah, no, I will absolutely do that. I will absolutely do that, Mechanic Cat. I will absolutely do that because, yeah, more people need to see this because it is an amazing video. It is an absolutely amazing video.
Give me a moment. Getting out of my room.
Absolutely doing this for you right now, right now, Mechanic Cat. Let me just get this for you. There, it's in the Discord for when you want to see it. It's in the Discord for when you want to see it, Mechanic Cat. Because, like I said, it is a classic. It is an absolute classic of a video that more people need to see. Oh, okay. Now we can head back up this way. We're unhollowed, which probably doesn't matter all that much. But more importantly, that bonfire is kindled. Which I am going to very much appreciate. Yeah, no. It's like, it's so great. It's so great, Parasitus. Just, you can see this instructor is having the time of his life because he realized. So I should explain what the situation there is. That was supposed to be a defensive maneuver instructor. That was supposed to be. Oh, no. No, Dusk. Damn. Let me explain. That was supposed to be a defensive maneuver exercise where the student was supposed to basically just be continuously learning defensive maneuvers against an aggressor target. But the aggressor overshot, and because the aggressor overshot, they had that opportunity to reverse the engagement, and the instructor just went with it. As you can see, it's like, there's the overshoot. Kill him! Kill him! It is an absolute classic. And the result is an absolutely classic moment. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Drop your shield, drop your shield. I find that seems to be the best time to attack them, by the way, is whenever they're doing their shield slam.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, if they don't hit you, they take a bit longer to recover.
Yep, that's the entire reason. Oh boy. Let's reset the other giant. We only
I don't know why, but I always find it funny when they walk backwards for no reason.
Yeah, no. Wow, you're really coming far. You're really coming far. Good. He is walking back. He's walking backwards now, which is what I want to see. That's what I want to see right there. There we go. Wow, I just realized I had that music way too loud, by the way. Why? Why did he block your new phone number, Parasitus? What did he do? What did you do that got him to block that phone number? Was there something wrong with it, or did you piss him off, or what? Why did he block your new phone number, huh? Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, giant. Ooh. Wow. I love how the left giant is so much more committed to his job, by the way. Can I just mention that? Like, the left giant was so much more willing to chase me down the stairs than the right giant was.
Well, he saw you beating up his friend for the past how long?
I guess, yeah. That would do it, yeah. Because he didn't add my new number to his contacts, and I texted, "Hello, father." Oh, God. That would, yeah, I can see how that would creep him the fuck out. I can absolutely see how that would creep him the fuck out. That would probably be terrifying to just have that at random, some number you've never seen before texting you like that. You probably should have said more than that on your first text. Probably should have said, "Hey, this is my new number," and etc., etc., etc. That's a little cryptic and therefore creepy. So, I mean, that's just inevitability, Parasitus. What happened there is just inevitability in action. Bonk. Ah, shit. He lifted his shield up too quick. He lifted his shield up before I could get the swing in.
Oh, you did ask if you can get the Dragon Slayer bow?
Yeah.
After you kill him.
Yeah.
If you look up and to the right a bit.
Yeah.
More right. The main cathedral.
Ah, that thing up there?
Nope, not there. Keep turning right. That's the Duke's Archives. That item right there. That's the Dragon Slayer bow.
Oh.
But you need to get into the main hall of the cathedral.
Yeah. That demon is stuck. A demon is just like, door stuck! Door stuck! Please, I beg you!
So the main reason why there are so many enemies on this one cathedral, granted you only go to 2, is because not only was this Gwyn's cathedral, but it is now the home of both of his children.
Ah. So that explains, that does explain why it's so heavily guarded, yeah. To be fair, I did have a chance to add my new number when I was putting on a screen protector. But you didn't. Oh, like I said. How do I put the... How did Joaquin say it at the end of Joker? Oh, yes, that's right. You get what you fucking deserve. So, honestly, yeah, this is just inevitability taking its course. So, you shouldn't be surprised at all that this is what happened. Like, not even a single bit. Oh! Oh!
I think you're just gonna have to roll. Oh, there you go.
And dead. But progressively further.
You fell off the cliff.
Yeah, but I died before I fell off the cliff.
No,
because he killed me.
Silver Knight fell off.
Oh, he fell off. I thought you said I fell off. Either way, it doesn't matter because I died first. God. You funny, you got him to text your old number. Oh, no. Damn it, Parasitas. Damn it. Also, God, that kick. I have gone almost 30 years without seeing that. I could have gone for 30 more without seeing that. God, that is vile. That is vile. I want you to know that right now. I want you to know right now, that is vile. And yes, Mindy Kaling is a vile person, but I did not need that worked example. I did not need that worked example of how Mindy Kaling is a vile person. Ugh. Like everything, every time you see anything about Mindy Kaling, I'm just like, I wish her a very jail. Let me put it that way. I really do wish that somebody, I really do think it'd be funny if someone actually presses charges against Mindy Kaling and she tries to defend it. And her defense is something about how, God, I would love to see her attempt at defending her actions. That's all I can really say on that. I would love to see Mindy Kaling's attempt at defending her actions, considering how vile they are. Ooh. Yeah, that would be a thing as well, Dusk. Unfortunately, that's not something we can realistically obtain. So I'll settle for a humiliating trial and a long jail sentence. I will settle for that. Oh, God, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, and I hate it, Terrasitas. You're absolutely right, and I hate it. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. It's like, I want to see which one she tries to pull first. God, yeah, also, yeah, no. Amber Heard's lawyers were fucking clowns. Absolute clowns. Hey, physics didn't kill me this time.
Got close though.
Ah! But the Silver Knight did. The Silver Knight did. Also, we could get into that kick. The thing I will say though is, you have to be very careful about how you approach that, because there is a long-running campaign of trying to play that up from a certain group of people. So you have to be very careful about how you go about that. That's all I'm going to say there. Yeah, they don't have fuck you money. That's also true, Nuker. That is true. Yeah, no, I could see them throwing the trial on purpose, Parasitus. I could absolutely see them throwing the trial on purpose. You mentioned that like that. I could absolutely see them throwing the trial on purpose. It's like literally a case of, there is no defending you, but you're going to make us do it anyways. Fine. We'll give it a shot, quote unquote, but don't expect anything. Don't expect anything good. God. I could, like, that's how I imagine a certain other person's lawyers are like right now in their trial as well. No, fuck it. Let's just say who it is. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, God. British courts are absolute clown courts as well, yeah. Every single one of her defenders will be like, oh, but she won the case in Britain. We do not talk about British court. That is, first of all, Europe is the land of bullshit speech laws. So, no. Stop it. Oh, go, 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 go. Ow! Run like hell!
Oh, I would like to apologize that I don't talk often when subjects like this come up. It's not that I'm against it, it's just I live...
You don't want to get into it because it starts fights and you get angry, and you'll get angry. Yeah, no. That's the exact same reason for me as well.
I have no information out about it. I don't care that much to the point where I have no clue most of this is happening.
Yeah. For me, it's literally a case of I get angry and I don't like being angry. And yeah, no, his lawyers are so fucked. He is so fucked. That's the only thing I'll say on that, Parasitus. That's all I'll say on that. It's just, he is so fucked. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about a nuker. She could stay in Britain. Fuck off. Okay, then. So let's try that again. Go back up here.
Have I
Exactly, Dusk. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's fucked.
Have I mentioned the two gods that are here, actually?
You mentioned Guinevere, I think it is?
Yes.
Guinevere, I know we run into her, and she's lazy.
There are... I would say this. Anor Londo has pretty much been abandoned by the gods.
Ah.
Because, yeah, a lot of the gods aren't putting their faith in one single human to save the world. So they left. But Gwyn's two children, Guinevere and Gwendolyn, the firstborn daughter and the secondborn son, Gwyn is confirmed to have 4 children. And I say confirmed because there are some theories about extended family, but there's only 4 confirmed. That would be the firstborn son, who is the nameless king in the 3rd game.
Yeah. Wow, and... that was bad.
Oh shit.
That was a disaster.
And then there's his youngest daughter whose name escapes me, but she's also in the third game. She's
also, that
not
reminds me. That reminds me. So you mentioned one of Seath's experiments the other time, right?
Yes.
I have been actually, yeah, the Priscilla experiment. I have seen a theory regarding that, and I think I mentioned this to you as well, and you said it's like pretty unlikely, but I like it anyways. And that is that it wasn't just Seath's idea. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes, but I don't remember this actually. Continue.
Anyway, so it wasn't just Seath's idea. One of, and this is the reason I think this, the reason I like this idea is because it explains why Gwen decided to throw Priscilla in the painting instead of outright killing her.
I see where you are.
Yes, because it turns out that Priscilla is one of his grandchildren. And that basically stayed his hand.
The Guinevere Seath?
Yes. Guinevere Seath.
I'm not I'm not against it. I just hate Seath too much to give him that credit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't entirely his idea, is why I'm saying this.
I see.
If it was entirely his idea, he might have also still just killed Priscilla outright, right? Like if he had like forced himself on Guinevere. Which is why I'm saying Guinevere had a hand in it.
Yeah, it's a common theory, and actually it is quite likely, given because Guinevere does have children of like, multiple. I'm not saying this as it's a wrong thing, but she has multiple children with different people.
Yeah.
She is a goddess of fertility, after all.
Yes.
And I was gonna mention there's a fourth child of Gwen who was kind of given as a peace treaty to the Pygmies, if you remember that lore from far back.
Yeah, the furtive pygmy and all of that, and how that led to humanity, which is something that scares the shit out of the gods.
Yes. So Gwen kind of like gave the Pygmies their own city, which is the Ring City DLC in the third game. Mm-hmm. But then he gave them his last daughter as kind of a peace treaty for them, basically just to say, you can worship this god, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some people like to hold this against Gwen, but keep in mind, humans have done some weird shit in medieval times, like pretty much selling their underage daughters to strangers in France to make an ally.
Yeah, I mean, that's the entire thing Beauty and the Beast's original plot was about.
So I will say, like, the way I kind of view the gods is, like, I view them more as, like, a Greek mythology where gods do weird things because they're gods.
Because the gods are a mirror. Ultimately, that is what the Greek gods were. The Greek gods were a mirror reflecting, like, humanity's best and worst qualities. What?
Mechanica Philanor. Isn't that? I believe that might be the fourth child. It's just I can't remember her name.
Ah.
But
whoa,
yeah,
that was close. That was really goddamn close.
If that is Philanor, I know that she doesn't have the usual naming convention of having Gwyn in her name.
Ah. Firstborn Guinevere Gwendolyn Philanor.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Honestly, the name Philanor, that might have been also, if what you said is true about what happened with Philanor, then separating the name from Gwen might have been one of Gwen's attempts to, I guess you might say, forget that he did that? If that makes sense?
Yeah. Oh, and there's a lot of some people are still against, like, I'm not sure how many, but some people still don't want the firstborn to be the nameless king. But the evidence is, I'm just gonna list everything. They look very similar, as in they have white hair and wear very similar clothing.
Ha! Down he goes!
And also, if you listen to the Nameless King's music very carefully, you can hear Gwyn's theme.
Ah. This archer... Are you talking about just on my playthrough or in general, Nuker? Because I could see both. I could see both.
He is the most hated Silver Knight.
Universal. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
All right.
Universally. I know there's a bonfire here if I go
over
into this
to your
door.
left.
Yeah, I was watching Jets play, actually, and I saw her go to here. That's how I knew about this bonfire.
And Solaire.
Hey, it's Solaire! What's up, son, bro? Some people think it's the Nameless King, some people think it's Ornstein. I do remember that one.
Ah, actually, I haven't heard of the Ornstein theory. That's interesting.
Oh, you've been quiet these days.
But I could see it, actually.
Summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me.
And then...
me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
I'm guessing Solaire is going to help us with Ornstein and Smough?
Yes.
Okay. We'll try it without him. After all, we had good luck, surprisingly good luck with the Iron Golem.
Alright, now you have to deal with Silver Knights.
Lovely. Sit down.
Oh, I
said
say that.
Down!
I know I did say that I want to keep secrets for your own discovery.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask, do you want Havel's armor?
I know you mentioned I can get it here, yeah. Ah! Anyways. Is it something you find or something you buy? If it's something you find, yeah, don't tell me. I'll find it.
Alright. Yeah, you have to find it.
Yeah, okay. Because I know there's other stuff around here. Hey, there's another Silver Knight.
And depending on what weapon they're using is the weapon they'll drop.
Yep.
And both of them are dex weapons technically. Though they require a bit of strength to use.
I said down. Ooh, wow, they'll give you a lot of souls too. You know what? I'm probably not hitting it. Let's test it. Okay, it's not a mimic.
I will tell you the ways to tell mimics apart.
Yeah.
Their color is very slightly different.
Huh.
Their chain is in a different position, and they breathe.
And they breathe. Ugh. Yes, the pain of a not 100% block shield. But on the other hand, it's Grass Crest shield, so it has other benefits to it, Nuker. It has other perks. It may not block all the damage, but it gives me better stamina recovery, which I'm really appreciating. Tell you that much right now. I really appreciate the other perks of Grass Crest shield. No. Also, seriously, damn, these guys give you a lot of souls. That's impressive.
Yeah, Anne Orlando is one of my favorite farming places.
Yes.
Especially the Royal Sentinels.
Yeah. Are they the ones that have the white tabard?
Yes.
I always want to say it as tabard. I don't know why, but I do. I always want to say tabard as tabard. Like, almost like, you know, like, because I think I know why. It's because I look at it, it looks like it comes from French. You know what I mean?
I can see.
So I want to say, like, tabard. So I guess up the stairs we go?
Yes. This is... Okay, something about this staircase. It is the dumbest floor plan I've ever seen.
God.
You have to go all the way to the top, then go to the roof to go down the other staircase so you can access different floors.
Honestly, I know Nuker mentioned it earlier as well as Solo. But if you ever do play Weeb Souls, you are going to hate its version of Anne Orlando. Just gonna let you know right now, the floor plan there is at least as bad. But take the floor plan of Anor Londo and increase the risk of falling off of ledges significantly. Also, like Dusk said, it's all white. So it can be a bit of a flashbang if you're playing it in a dark room.
Oh, that's why I play Dark Souls. Oh, so about this room.
Yeah.
Go down to the railing, or go look over. There's a chapel.
Huh. And that's a Titanite demon. Yeah. But this is honestly, this is the thing. I will always chastise people for this. It's like, just play in a better lit room. Jesus. That is what I have to say to a lot of these people. It's just play in a better lit room. It's not going to hurt you. Ooh, this is a pretty room.
Yep. One of the gods' rooms.
Seems awful small for a god's room, considering the size of some of the people involved here.
It's almost a good thing that you can't see messages.
Yeah.
Because there's a painting of Guinevere, and a lot of people would like to put the message, "Amazing chest ahead."
Yeah. I am aware of amazing chest ahead.
Ooh. Just healed enough.
Ooh, got him! Got him!
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that they have a really low drop rate.
Yeah. And I guess that's the amazing chest.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about playing. That's the thing about playing Prepare to Die Edition, Mechanicat, is because I'm playing Prepare to Die Edition, I don't have any of the connectivity patches. It doesn't have any of the online features. But on the other hand, it means I don't have to deal with the disgusting lighting of the remaster.
There's another one behind you.
Yep.
But yeah, if you go towards the Dragon Arc to the Archer, that's story progress. From where that guy came from, which is the other tower across the roof, that's a side quest.
Ah, they don't friendly fire. That sucks. I was hoping they would friendly fire. Oh well.
There are some places where you can, yeah, like there. The good thing is, if they are assigned to be an archer, they don't move.
Yeah, that is quite nice. Also, yeah, no, Dusk. That is, I remember all the try fingers, but hole in Elden Ring when it first came out. Why did that one particularly take off is what I want to know.
Why? Elden Ring has a weird thing where anatomy is like a theme.
Ah.
Like a symbol of a god is 2 fingers.
Mm.
Then there's another god that's 3 fingers.
That would explain it, then, yeah. All of the anatomical symbolism. At least these guys respawn, so I can try farming them for their weapon.
When you get the ability of warp, something we can do off stream is I can tell you where to get the special ring for item drop.
Ooh. You get that after beating Ornstein and Smough, right?
Yes, immediately after.
Ah, nice. Ooh. Let's go fight that other one. I like fighting these guys for some reason. I don't know what it is about fighting these guys, but I like it. Also, I remember... Also, it's funny you mentioned ring, Nuker, because that also reminds me, you know what one of the early theories about Elden Ring was? That the ring in the title was going to be like a space station or something like that. Especially because the knowledge that FromSoft was working on a new Armored Core had been around for a while. It was just that it was only confirmed at the Game Awards. Oh, yes, I saw that. I saw how I did see the missile update. I did see the missile update, Kick. I did absolutely see the missile update. You fire a bunch and the flashlight beam is going to be spread more to the last fired missile, leading to the first being more inaccurate. Yeah, I have been keeping up with the War Thunder updates, even though I've stopped playing it, because eventually at some point I am going to pick it up again, because I've said it before, it's the only game of its type. At the end of the day, that is the problem with War Thunder. War Thunder is the only game of its type, and therefore, if you want to do that, you have to deal with War Thunder. It's annoying, but that's the truth. That's the ultimate truth. What?
Oh, wrong floor. Sorry.
Also, wow, are those just all the various heads of dragons?
Drakes.
Oh,
small
drakes.
Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah, I think either this is the Firstborn's room or Ornstein's room.
Ah, which is probably what leads to some people saying they're one and the same. Hello.
Well, the reason I say that is because the Firstborn was known for, like, he is a war god.
Yeah.
And haven't been that many wars technically with the gods involved.
Yeah.
So the war against dragons, but the thing is, the Firstborn became an ally with the dragons, which is why he became exiled. And you know, Dragon Slayer Ornstein makes more sense.
You're breathing. I love how I hear that, like right as soon as you mentioned the breathing, that became the clue that I picked up on.
Ooh. That move was a grab, by the way.
Yeah, I'm glad I noticed that. Sit down.
Oh, there's a funny thing. If you actually manage to hunt down all the mimics, you get their head as a
That's incredible. That is incredible that you mentioned that, Varag. I got a gold coin. Let's see what you are. Gold coin of Allfather Lloyd. Ooh. I'm guessing I can give that to someone?
Allfather Lloyd. I actually don't know what the coins are for.
Huh.
And a reminder, Lloyd is Gwyn's uncle. And I believe he is the patron deity of humanity.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that, like, Allfather Lloyd is...
But I say humanity, not undead.
Yeah. I am familiar with how that is... there's that difference there, yes. Grab those before I go any further. Yeah, we're gonna fight, bro. Quit that. Quit that, I said! Ah, shit! A way of getting their loot without killing them, but that might be specific to 3? Okay, Dusk. God, did you see the update to the affiliate agreement, Varag?
Yes.
Did you see section 2.1 and how stupid it was? It's like, you are contractually obliged to interact with your chat. I was already doing that, dumbass. Yeah, section 2.1. Section 2.1 of the updated Twitch affiliate agreement is basically you are contractually obliged to interact with your chat, which is the dumbest. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Parasitus. I was already doing that. Why did you need to spell this out?
Was it... I'm trying to make a rational thing. Was it to prevent sleeping streams?
That is my only guess. That is my only guess, is that it was them cracking down on the subathon sleeping streams. Uncapped subathons are just terrible in general, though. I'm just going to say that right now. If I were to ever do a subathon, it would not be uncapped. Just because I saw what that did to Nagi. Good lord, that broke her. That absolutely broke her. And yeah, no, the 114 Lima... They have no excuse not to add the 114 Lima at this point. You're absolutely right, Kick. You're absolutely right. They have no excuse not to add the 114 Lima at this point.
Is that a War Thunder thing?
It's a War Thunder thing.
Got it.
Oh, no, Kick. What happened is a bunch of people just kept on constantly extending the subathon right as it was ending. Like, somebody kept coming in, and I think it ran for like 72 hours, which, good lord. I am amazed at, I am astonished at her endurance. Let me just say that right now. Honestly, with the nerf, they might be now is the thing, Kick. They might be. No, I don't think she... If she did sleep, it was not a lot. If she did sleep, it was not a lot, Mechanicat. But yeah, no. Kick. Here's the thing. With the nerf, now they might actually be... that might actually be a true statement, which is hilarious. Which is hilarious to think about. That with the nerf to the Vickers, that statement might actually be true now.
I told you the difference between a Black Knight and a Silver Knight, right?
The Black Knights got burned, didn't they?
Yes. They went with Gwyn and potentially the Firstborn to fight the demons.
Ah.
And they got burned by the Demon Fire. Or Chaos Fire.
The Witch of Izalith lit them on fire. Okay.
But they
hey,
lived.
that one didn't respawn. I just noticed that.
No, it's just in the tower.
Ah, it's in the tower. Let's go fight him anyways. We don't have to worry about the archer now, so let's go kick his ass.
But yes, their armor got burnt, but they were alive. And because of that, they were very loyal to Gwyn afterwards. Which is why you don't see many of them, because most of them followed Gwyn.
Yep. It's also not the only nerf to the Vickers though, as well. Kick. Now that we're on that subject, it's not the only nerf to the Vickers. There was a second other significant nerf to the Vickers even before the update to the guidance, specific to the beam riding guidance. Specifically, what they did is they made it so the Vickers actually twirl now. They actually twirl in their spiral the way that they're supposed to, and that means that especially at closer range, they are a lot funkier and therefore a lot less useful.
Where are you going, by the way?
Oh, yes, the other way. I'm going back to the bonfire. That's right.
Ah, down the stairs.
Down the stairs. That's right. Down the stairs. Go to the bonfire. Let's see if this is enough souls to actually level up anything. If it is, we're probably going to level up endurance. Just so that we have more of that. No, it's not that way. It's this way, dumbass. And that's gonna be a plan there. But yeah, that's the thing with the Vickers is if that was if the beam riding guidance nerf was the only thing, that would be one thing, Kick. But they made a bunch of other changes to the Vicar, and yes, a lot of it is directly because of the player base rioting. Let's not get that out of the way. Let's not even try and claim otherwise. It's because the player base rioted. 23 endurance. Ooh. Wonder what that does to our equipment load. Probably not enough to add any more to our armor, but let's find out. Equip load 94.5.
What if you unequip your rapier?
Ooh, that might actually be a good idea. Let's try that.
Hit X on it.
Yes, 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 yes.
Go back.
Oh, hit X there. Okay. Let's see if we can wear... Yeah, let's see if we can wear the black iron armor now. Because I do like the look of the Black Iron set. I'm not even going to lie. It looks cool.
You can probably put one piece on. So. Yeah.
Yeah, still too heavy. Like you said, probably can get away with one piece. Like the... Yep.
There we go.
We're not fat rolling anymore. Excellent. Oh, yeah, no. Also, Parasitus. One of the things that like I said before, one of the things I really wish, especially now that Micropros exists as a company again, is I want to see the return of, like, the mid-tier survey simulator. Something that isn't focused on trying to be, like, count every rivet and model every single system as closely as possible, but isn't just a straight-up arcade game. That's really what I want. That's what I really want back, because that way there are other games like War Thunder, because that's what makes War Thunder so appealing. It's the only, like, mid-tier survey sim on the market right now. It's also why I really like Strike Fighters 2. Strike Fighters 2 is a bit older, but if Strike Fighters 2 had multiplayer functionality, it would be an amazing game for that purpose. Being able to run co-op missions and such in Strike Fighters 2. Because, well, first of all, it has fantastic mod support already as it is. Even though the site that most of them are hosted on is a terrible site. I'll leave that as it is. Because I could really get into how bad Combat Ace is. It is a terrible site for mod hosting. Race Department is basically the same thing for Assetto Corsa, but works a million times better. Ooh, oh, oh. Come on. Yes. Can I get the backstab? No, I can't get the backstab. But I got him. Down he goes. Give me your money. Ooh. Also, yeah, no, I have a HOTAS. I never use the damn thing because my desk is too small. It's one of the many reasons why I want to buy a bigger desk at some point. Just because I have a HOTAS along with my Steel Battalion controller, but I don't have enough space to use them. So that's kind of awkward in that sense. Ooh! I've noticed that the Dragon Archers seem to have, like, a point where they commit to their shot, and if you sidestep at that point, they miss.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. Now that you mentioned that, it probably was made on purpose. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's intentional.
For the first two archers that you come across?
Yeah.
Alright, so... story progress, side quest.
Let's go do the side story. I want to see what the side story is. You have my curiosity. I hear side story, I'm like, ooh. Especially because I know that I need to go murder Lotric.
Not that one, but...
I know it's not him, but still.
It's a much more friendly face.
Excellent. Fucker killed my Firekeeper. Killed my Firekeeper, you son of a bitch.
I did see a video of someone defending Lotric, and before you say anything... No, here's the thing.
Yeah?
Think about the situation the Firekeeper's in. Her legs are
true.
broken.
Her legs are broken.
Her tongue has been cut out. And she can never leave the fire.
Yeah.
It's most likely a mercy kill, if anything. Maybe not his intentions, granted.
But yeah, you could see it as an act of mercy. Fair enough. Honestly, I just want to know, like, why would they do it that particular way? I understand the Firekeeper needs to stay by the fire, but there are other ways of doing that are probably... Oh, hey, it's Onion Bro!
He doesn't know you're standing there.
Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. There's a fate.
I love him! Yeah, no! It's Onion Bro, Dusk! I love... Seriously, I'm for it. I love this guy. He is an absolute bro.
A bit slow, but...
But an absolute
Turn
bro.
your right.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, there's a room of 3 Silver Knights.
And of course, he's not going to do a damn thing about them because they don't even acknowledge his existence.
Estes, when you're safe.
Do not interrupt me when I'm having my drink. Do you understand? I was getting my drink on. You're not supposed to interrupt when I'm getting my drink on. The consequences.
I know you're making a joke, but there is like a PvP etiquette where people, it's called a sippy break.
Let's talk. Another 3, 5 bodies.
Yeah, he thinks. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how is he gonna fight these 3 Silver Knights.
Well, I got rid of one of them.
And of course, he doesn't know that you're fighting for him because he has his eye closed when he's thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, well. Oh God! I just noticed how low our. Ah, shit! Wow, though, we've got a lot of souls there that we can come and collect as long as we don't die. Also, who was that guy in the sewers that has the really cool head, the really cool mask on him? That's based off of a British king's helmet.
That is. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to remember.
You know the guy I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes, Donovan. I want to say.
Oh God, did they really name him Donovan?
Yes.
That is unfortunate because. Well, you know why it's unfortunate. I hope.
I do not.
Donovan in Berserk. He is a very traumatic figure from Guts' past.
No, it's Darrow. Is it Darrow or Donovan? No, Darrow is Elden Ring.
Okay.
I'm getting my shit confused.
But yeah, Donovan in Berserk is a very unfortunate memory from Guts' past. Suffice to say, Donovan okay, so you remember who Gambino is, right?
Yes.
So Donovan pays Gambino, and in exchange, yeah, he pays Gambino and rapes Guts. Yeah, Donovan is directly responsible for Guts' aversion to being touched. That you might remember.
Uh-huh. That's why he hugs a sword every night, too.
Yeah. Domhnall of Xena.
Okay, so I got the name wrong anyway.
Reverse hollowing.
I knew it was
this
a D
bonfire.
word.
I want my 10 Estus. God, I'm probably just going to go through and kindle every bonfire I find. Just because it's so nice to have the 10 Estus.
Yeah, Donhill makes more sense. He's Welsh, too.
Yeah. Still trying to remember, which British king was his helmet based on?
Maximus.
Was it Maximus? Or?
No, Maximilian.
Oh, okay. I love that helmet so much. It's so cool.
You can buy it from him.
I know I could buy him from him, but it's expensive.
Yep.
I would absolutely understand that, Parasitus. I would absolutely understand wanting the Dragon Slayer Daki. I absolutely understand wanting the Dragon Slayer Daki. Down! Whew. Now that...
Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian I.
Oh, it was presented to Henry VIII by Homie...
Shit, I got them confused.
God. Henry VIII makes all the sense in the world as well. That man was wild. Henry VIII is... Everybody always talks about his marriages, but there's a lot about Henry VIII that's super interesting if you really get into it. He's actually directly responsible for the existence of the Royal Navy, for example. Sit down. Ooh. Dragon Slayer arrow 3. That could be funny. That could be a funny, actually, right there. We can get the Dragon Slayer bow. At the very least, it'd be useful for poking things.
Yeah, the downside of them is that they only use Dragon Slayer arrows, or big arrows, I should say. There are different kinds. Because there's the steel lances that the Silver Knights are using.
Yeah.
But there's also Goff's special arrows, which he carved from a tree.
Yeah. But I can work with that. Also, I do love, like you said before, that the time for healing in PvP is called Sippy Break. I would have not respected that at all, though, if I was in PvP.
A lot of people don't. It's just some people. It's one of those things where if you break it, some people get angry.
Yeah. That's all the reason why I would probably not respect it. You've seen my playstyle in a lot of things. I am super aggro.
It's what? There's also, like, have you seen Elden Ring PvP? Where, like,
no,
people take
I have not.
The thing about Elden Ring PvP is that there's...
yes, Havel's dog, I did.
Fight?
I took his ring, I killed him, and I took his ring. I am not sorry. I killed him and I took his ring because he has a good-ass ring. He shouldn't have had such a good-ass ring on him.
Elden Ring PvP starts with... Almost every time starts with the two of you standing on different ends of the arena, and for 2 minutes adding nothing but to yourself.
Yeah, I would have no respect for that. I would be like, oh, you're doing that? Yeah, I'm going to come and kill you right now. Enjoy. I mean, like I said it before, speaking of arenas, I learned in the Armored Core arena, and there was no time for politeness in that shit. You got in there. You got in there, and you just killed them.
Armor, leave. Run. Go back to the dragon room. Shit. The dragon room has a shortcut.
Yeah. Okay, fine, I guess. Also, I wish this game had one of the mechanics from Elden Ring that I do wish this game had is the ability to summon, like, remembrances of bosses. Because imagine being able to Sif on somebody after you beat Sif. Imagine how funny that would be.
Just have your own personal attack dog.
Yeah. Have your own personal flippy boy.
Speaking of Sif, depending on which order you do, like, if you do the DLC first,
yeah,
Sif has a special cutscene, or an extended cutscene.
Oh. Yes, you can swear. You can swear. We don't take bad words terribly seriously here, dog, except for the big one. That one, obviously, I have to take seriously. And no, your pass is not valid here. I don't care. Oh. But, like, for example, I mean, I have said my piece on a certain word that some people insist is a slur, but I have my own thoughts on it, particularly because I am one of the people they are attempting to speak for. The autism tag under the stream is legit. Let me put it that way. I am... Oh, shit, he's blocking. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you too, huh? I mean, honestly, I don't know how... I don't care so much about people using autism or autistic as an insult, Dusk. I'll do it, and I'll do it sometimes, too. Like, referring to myself, usually I'll be like... I will use it in a very self-deprecating manner at times. To me, really what matters is context. Yeah, same, Havel. That is exactly how I feel about retard. the way I feel about retard is it's entirely contextual. That's all I'll say about that is I feel like the usage of the word retard is entirely contextual. If you are specifically using it because the person you're referring to is disabled, yeah, you're an asshole. But it's a generic insult as far as I'm concerned. It's a generic insult, and a lot of the people who are like trying to go, that's a slur, honey, have no problem saying idiot, even though it has the exact same history. But I'll leave it at that because if I don't go any further, I'll just get angry. I'll just get angry if I go any further.
After this night,
yeah,
I want you to go to the shortcut, which is in that same dragon room.
Yep, it's the one that I went into. Then I thought you said leave, and then I ran into the Titanite demon. God, I hate the Titanite demon so much. Like, the Titanite demon wouldn't be nearly as bad if it wasn't such a goddamn damage sponge.
Yeah. And the item it drops is, depending on how you play, isn't that good. It drops the Demon Titanite, which is for boss weapons.
Ah, yeah, and I remember you said boss weapons have kind of garbo scaling.
Yeah. Go through the main door.
No, let's go down this way first, remember?
You want to do the side quest?
Yeah.
What about the shortcut? I guess this is...
Yeah,
okay, never mind. Yeah, go ahead. I guess either way you're going to be having to fight Silver Knights, so...
Yep. I said sit down. Ah. Yeah, no. And honestly, like that's what I said before. The other way I like to put it, Havel, and again, I know I said I would stop, but this is legitimately the way I like to put it is there are two ways to reclaim a slur. People don't like talking about one of them because it's less useful as a virtue signal. And that is, one way to reclaim it is to make it a generic insult. Now, this doesn't always work because some of them are just too charged, but there are some cases where it can work, and retard is one of them.
Careful with your sword. You don't want to hit Onion, bro.
I noticed that. So when people get like super virtue signaling, I do kind of make an indirect threat referencing a certain what's it called? A certain song by Pink Guy. It's kind of joking. It's also just reminds, hey, check yourself. You're getting a little virtue signaling here. Wow, yeah, no. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with that aim there. It's like it's aiming to where it thinks they're going to be. It's kind of like a proportional lead almost. And I think it's just getting tripped up.
Running in that direction? Or are you moving in that direction?
Maybe as well. Oh no, weapon at risk. Ah, boy.
Well, you picked up Tarkus's greatsword.
Yeah, I did. I'd have to two-hand it, but I could do it.
There's a
You're protecting Sed's cool fortress with a spear you found and you got vored by a mimic. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that'll happen. Getting vored by a mimic will absolutely happen. Also, Jesus Christ, I didn't even notice it, but thank you for the follow, you and Borimex. I don't know what's going on. I know the follow alert plays on the stream, but for some reason, I don't hear it. I don't know what's going on with that. I have to look into that still. Okay, then. So, we're going to have to change this out for that greatsword, because until we can find a blacksmith, at least until we can find a blacksmith, we could also use the Black Knight greatsword. I just thought about that. It's not quite as good because we have to two-hand it, but...
Oh, it also weighs a bit.
Yeah, and it weighs a bit. Let's see if the other greatsword weighs less. Let's see if the other greatsword weighs less. That's going to be the real test. That's going to really be the test is, does the other greatsword make me fat roll? If it doesn't make me fat roll, we're going to go to that one. We might also have a look at something else here that I was using earlier. Oh, we could go back to the Claymore, actually. It's the normal. It's not an ultra great sword. It's a normal great sword, but it's also at full repair because I took it to Andre a while back. That might actually make sense. Let's see if we can go better on the armor with that too. Where is the black iron helm? I want the black iron helm. Damn it, it's up here. Oh shit! I can use the claymore and normal roll with the black iron helm. Nice. Do I have the full? Ooh, let's try the gauntlets actually. Let's check what my equip load is with the gauntlets. The black iron gauntlets. It's a little too high. Yeah, I noticed that Solaire is there, Havel. I noticed that Solaire is there. I've actually... It's funny you mentioned that because I have actually... I know that we can summon him when we have to fight Ornstein and Smough. I want to attempt to fight them without him though, because, well, two reasons. One, I think you heard me say this, but I'm going to reiterate and ring in. This is my first playthrough of Dark Souls ever. And second of all, because I beat the Iron Golem without using Tarkus, and that's got me on a bit of a high. That got me on a bit of a high because it was great. Like beating the Iron Golem without Tarkus's help was crazy. I felt like an absolute god after that. Now this does mean we're not going to be able to splat the Silver Knights, but oh well. I can live without that.
Relearning how to parry would be good.
Yes, that is also true. Hello, Mimic.
Oh, you got chased.
Yep. Let's kill the Mimic after the Silver Knight. Ah, shit. Come on, come on, come on. And I died. Okay. Note to self, kill the Silver Knight first. Because it seems like he aggroes pretty quick. Also, can I just say how stupid the Mimic looks?
It's a interesting design, yeah.
It is a very interesting design.
I think if it didn't have the body and it crawled on its arms,
it would look much better, yeah. If it was like crawling around on its arms, or if its legs were sticking out of the chest and the chest was on its back, it would look a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If it had its legs sticking out of the
chest becomes a shell.
Yeah, almost like a hermit crab. Oh, there he is. I hear him now. Every player is an alternate universe, and that, yeah. I hope Mr. Solaire didn't kill. Oh, did Solaire actually? What's this about Solaire killing Havel?
Not Havel. It's Solaire is a very devoted, like a very religious man.
Yeah.
So Gwyn.
Ah, Gwen. Solaire is yes.
Don't worry.
Solaire is very, very nice.
Solaire does have a canonical ending.
That explains it. Okay. God, we keep dying to at least one of the Silver Knights. And thank you, Mechanic Cat. Ooh. Damn.
Oh. I guess I haven't introduced myself.
No, you have not, because you're the person that actually knows this game, unlike me.
I am Varag Hellhorn. I am a Demon Goat VTuber who often streams Dark Souls games such as Elden Ring or the Dark Souls series. And because Furo has never played Dark Souls, I am showing him how the ropes, and in return, he's going to show me another FromSoft series that I haven't played, that he knows well.
One I am fairly familiar with. It's where I came from, and this does mean that I lost my goddamn mind at the Game Awards this year. I went absolutely insane at the Game Awards this year. I'll just put it that way. If you know, then yeah, you know. I was literally going, ah, ah, ah.
And yes, you did. If you want to check me out, my name is in the title of the stream.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna try practicing parrying with this guy because, yeah, that's something I have not been doing for a while now, and I need to relearn. You are absolutely right about that. Because it was quite useful. It was quite a useful thing. Also, every time I see that loading screen, that reminds me of why clerics are probably a super popular build in this game.
What's that?
Homeward.
Yeah, that has proved useful. I've been swapping my miracles around with my cleric. You know
yeah,
what?
no, very much the same mechanic. Also, but bullshit about at least one good game. Shut up. There we go. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. There we go. Ooh. The thing I've always noticed, that's the thing I always notice with me and parrying, is I'm just too early on the parry. I panic and I hit it too early.
Mm.
Because I'm trying to parry the wind-up as opposed to the swing.
Going for a light shield might help you. Because it has a bigger parry window.
Yeah?
But the thing is, I have never seen that move.
Yeah, no. Just straight up kung fu me right there. God, these guys have a weird hitbox.
There's also the parrying dagger, which you can't block with, but as the name implies, parrying dagger, which is cool.
Yeah. And I've almost been tempted to try that with Rickard's rapier.
I was actually using that in my dex build.
Oh, wow. How'd that work out for you?
It was very good. I then swapped it out for the silver sword, but yeah, for a while it was Rickard's and the parrying dagger.
Ooh. Oh, no. That's just a timer. That's just a timer for that I have on the bot to remind any kids here that no, this is not a place for you. Go somewhere else. That's all that is, Havel's dog. That's all that is. That's just a reminder for any, because I've had a couple of kids come in here. Now, they've generally been well behaved relative to what happens when kids go on other people's stream, but it's like, yeah, no, don't be here. Go somewhere else. This is not a place for you. A silver coin.
Which has the face of Night King Rendell, who is the king of Baldur.
Wait, what's this about TOS, Havel's dog? Too early. Too late.
Oh, no, you actually got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly, Mechanica. That is exactly what happens with that, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes there's a weird thing where you where you do parry, but you
don't repulse.
Still take damage. No, you still take damage. Is the thing.
Ah.
But I think it counts as you blocking the attack.
Yeah.
Because the way parrying works is that if it's slightly off time, they still hit you, but it counts as you blocking.
Yeah. But yeah, no, in general, dog, it's just me not wanting to deal with kids. It's just me not wanting to deal with kids. That's all that's about. It's just a reminder. It's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with kids.
Yeah, the problem with that, Havelstock, is that kids don't really care about TOS.
There we go. Ooh. God, that feels nice. I am remembering why I really like the greatsword now. The normal greatsword, not the ultra greatswords. They just feel a little bit more nimble, and I like that. I do really like how normal greatswords feel. So I might go to Andre and get the bastard sword from him, just to see how that feels as well. Because I know you said you like its moveset a little bit better. I don't know if I would or not, but worth a shot.
The other thing is that this is going to sound weird, but it looks more generic.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like decorative stuff.
Yeah.
The way my character is actually wearing, he's wearing the default knight armor with the elite helm. the hollow
Ah.
shield and the starting mace.
Yeah.
It just I just like the idea of like this one cleric knight doing all of this.
Yeah. There is something to be said about that. There we go. Yeah, no, thanks for coming around. Thanks for coming around, Havel. Thanks for coming around. Ooh! What did they drop? Ah, more Dragon Slayer arrows. That's right, they were an archer. Yeah, thanks for coming around. And in the future, you'll get to see what I mean when I say I actually understand the Armored Core series better. Because we're currently playing through Nexus, my least favorite entry in the series, but still. It could be worse. It could be worse. Especially because, while I say I have an understanding of the Armored Core series, there are regulars that show up that understand it better than I do. And they have been an amazing help, especially with cracking the Nexus heat system. By the way, Virag, if you do get to Nexus, there is an equation I'm going to send you because it's very useful to keep in mind.
Yeah, I did see like you were messing with the inner workings of that game.
Yeah. No, not exactly the worst mechanic yet. Although, I will say, it's pretty damn close. It's either Nexus or 5. It's either Nexus or 5, and I'm not sure which one it is. Mostly because they both have deep, glaring flaws. Nexus's heat system isn't even the worst part of Nexus. It's really the mission design is the worst part of Nexus. Because there are missions that get really repetitive, and there's like a bunch of really repetitive missions. And there are some missions where you'll be doing something like really challenging, and then the next mission is dead easy. It is dead easy and almost insulting. So
see, I don't have this problem. There are only 3 Dark Souls games.
Yeah, there are 15 Armored Core games. So yeah, you are lucky there. Count your blessings there.
Something that just came across my mind is this little exchange we have. I kind of want to see like a Capra Demon on the shoulder of a Raven now.
Capra Demon on the shoulder of an AC would be funny. The thing is, they are...
AC, that I hear the word Raven.
Raven is the term for the pilots.
Right, thank you.
Yeah. A Capra Demon on the shoulder of an AC. How tall is a Capra Demon again?
A bit taller than a Silver Knight.
Okay. I could see it fitting, but it would be like the equivalent of an adult carrying a child on their shoulders. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be tiny at all. Your average AC is about 10 meters in height. They're not that big. Believe it or not.
Well, how tall are you, Furo?
I mean, in real life, that's a secret. But
no,
here, about
you're no
3.
longer human anymore. What?
Yes,
How
that's
tall
right.
are you?
About 3. About 3 meters.
So
about slightly bigger than a Capra Demon. Slightly bigger than a Capra Demon.
I guess if we don't count my horns,
Taurus
5,
Demon size is what an AC is. Well, actually, no. Slightly bigger than a Taurus Demon. Slightly bigger than a Taurus Demon is an AC. Unless you're talking about Armored Core 5. But then again, like I said, Armored Core 5 is a completely different game. So your average, like I said, your average AC is 10 meters in height, standing all the way straight up from the bottom of its legs to top of the head. There are some protrusions that can be taller, for example, certain back weapons, but those are notable those are generally not considered part of the average height. As far as weight goes and all that, I have no idea. I have no idea about that. I do know that it takes an Apache helicopter to lift White Glint's rifle.
one of the things I always have trouble with like mech and stuff like that is size.
Yeah.
I have a poor sense of scale.
Yeah.
Like, there was one game where you told me that, like, the standard bug enemy was a size of a truck.
Oh, yeah, Muv-Love. The tank class beta is about the size of a truck. That's the one, yeah. It's the tank class beta and Muv-Love are about the size of a truck. And can be defeated using heavy small arms. Think heavy machine gun or something along those lines. Like a 50 caliber machine gun would be enough to defeat a tank class beta. Problem is, there's usually a lot of them.
I guess if you want to count all the Souls games, Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Which I want to play, but I don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah, no. The fact that the Demon Souls is still in Sony jail makes me a little sad. Then again, the only reason it came to the West is because Atlas published it here. It was originally a first-party Sony title, so, Well, Sony's the people that got FromSoft to develop it, I should say. Gotta fight these damn Silver Knights.
So
wait, this is the main room, isn't it?
You're above, one floor above the main room, but keep going.
No, because I want to go back and fight the Silver Knights with Onion Bro. Besides, that's where I died last time.
Yeah, but there's a shortcut.
Oh.
To the... in the dragon room.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like, IRL, they don't work necessarily unless they're particularly small. But even then, it's questionable. Anyways, you were saying?
The one on the right.
One on the right.
You can lure out a Silver Knight by going near the stairs. A Silver Knight will chase you.
Ah. Ah, hello, ugly. Get your ass up here. I need some parry practice. Get up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And after dispatching him, there's his friend downstairs.
Yeah.
Who's guarding the Silver Knight armor set.
Ooh. Too late. Too late. Back, 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 back. Ah, shit. But yeah, that is ultimately the problem. Kick is, at the end of the day, they just have problems. They have problems that make them unfeasible for any sort of realistic situation. However, I will also say, if you look at the shape of a lot of mecha, if you're looking at it through the sights of a tank, it's a very weird target. It's a very weird target if you actually think about it. Because you have the main center of mass, and then you have two relatively narrow objects that are like tall and narrow objects. So a lot of people always go, oh, they're just going to aim for the knees and blow out the legs. No, because it turns out hitting something that's like narrow like that is actually quite difficult, especially at any sort of decent range. They're still going to aim center of mass. It's just the center of mass is higher up now, which has its own problems that are arguably more significant. Ooh, there we go.
But the shortcut that I'm trying to get you to is that door behind the Silver Knight.
Mm-hmm.
You can just take the stairs.
Oh. Oh, did he drop something? No, he didn't. Okay. So we go back up these stairs.
So you don't have to go up to spiral staircases.
Yeah, joints wouldn't even be the main target, Kick, because like I said, a lot of them are actually surprisingly difficult targets. The main target would still be center of mass. The main target would still be center of mass in that sort of fight. Just because you're aiming at something like you're aiming at the widest part of the object. Because it turns out aiming for a wide object is easier than aiming for a tall one. Also, yeah, no. If you think of them in the role of a scout vehicle or an armored or a fire support vehicle, then small ones can theoretically make sense. There's a reason I say theoretically, because there's still a bunch of other practical problems, notably in terms of the cost of actually building the damn things. You're looking at some very sophisticated industrial robotic assemblies here, for example. But if you think of them in the tactical role of a scout vehicle or something like that, like light armor, you can make them make sense. You have to change your way of thinking about them, though. That's the big thing. As a writer, if you're going to write them in your setting, especially if you want your setting to be like semi-realistic, change the framework at which you're looking at them through. Oh yeah, no, Best would not be massive at all. If you've ever seen Gasaraki, if you've ever seen Gasaraki, I don't know if you have or not, that's sort of the size you'd be looking at. Something like Gasaraki, or as much as I don't like talking about it, Armored Core 5. Armored Core 5 size is about the limit of how big you'd make these things. Or, I don't know if any of y'all watched it, but there was a YouTube series actually recently that was really good called Obsolete. And Obsolete showed a lot of really interesting ways in how this sort of like bipedal system would be used in a military context. Think super heavy infantry, not armored vehicles. Think either super heavy infantry or very light armored vehicles. Again, think cavalry scouts and think reconnaissance and cavalry. Yeah, that's exactly right, Kick. Think specialized urban combat cavalry scout type equipment. That is the role. If you're gonna write them into your setting and you want your setting to be like semi-realistic, that's the best way to do it. Write them in with the same role as cavalry scouts, or like I said, think of them as very heavy infantry. If you do that, you're in business. Ooh, hello. Get up here. Get up here.
If you go to the big part of this room, he does follow you all the way.
Oh. That's handy, actually.
Don't back up too much.
We don't want to go in there. That's the Titanite demon. Yeah. But this also means that our souls will be easier to get when we come back up here. So that's at least a slight consolation.
And you are getting better at fighting them.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I'm having to relearn parrying. And everything that comes with that. Let me check the durability. It shouldn't be an issue, but I want to check it anyways. No, I didn't want to unequip it. I wanted to check it. Yeah, no, it's not a problem at all. 193 out of 200. We're fine.
What about your shield?
Ooh, thank you for mentioning that. 147 out of 200. Yeah, that's fine.
It's overnight chasing you.
Oh. Okay. I keep forgetting that Silver Knight chases us up these stairs. I feel like these guys are like the new Balder Knights in terms of threat level.
Yeah, I would say that.
They kind of replaced the Balder Knights in terms of... They're like the mid-level threat enemy that...
They're your new mob.
Yeah, they're not even your new mob, your new elite mob, if you will.
Yeah.
Because you've got your mob, but then you've got like elite mobs, and these guys kind of fill that role. And then you have the Sentinels, which, oh my god. They just look cool. Can I mention that real quickly? The giant Sentinels just look cool.
Mm-hmm.
I do think they're going to look better with the white tabard, but still, even without that, they look cool. Get reposted. I mean, that is exactly the way to think about it. That is exactly the way to think about it. I don't know about the feasibility of such a thing, but like I said, if you were a writer and you wanted to write that into your setting, think of it in the role of like, think of it in that sort of terms, and you're in the right ballpark, Kick. You're absolutely in the right ballpark. I'm not going to say anything about like making it like in real life and the usefulness of it in real life. But if you are writing a near future sci-fi story, that is definitely the way to think of them. Also, speaking of writing, this is not one of the cases where you want to do it, but there are a lot of times where I feel like writers just need to be more willing to say it just works. Like, don't even bother trying to over-explain everything. Not everything needs an explanation. Just have everyone in the story expect that it works, accept that it works, and don't even bother elaborating it. There's a lot of times where I feel like writers need to be more willing to do that in their stories. Because otherwise, then you get into the rabbit hole of having to write super specific rules on how it all works. And then you run into the rabbit hole of people trying to poke holes in those rules to make really stupid exceptions to those rules. Unless you're doing mechanics for a role-playing game or something like that, just be willing to say sometimes, as a writer, you just need to be willing to say, it just works. It's just how it is. Be willing to say, yeah, this is this way for plot purposes. I don't need... You don't necessarily say that to the audience, at least not explicitly, but you go in, you have that understanding of, yes, this just works. Don't worry about it. You don't need to ask all these questions about it. It's not important. Let people overanalyze it if you want to, but, like, don't acknowledge it. Ah, shit! Right as I was healing! Forgot to do the second stab. Ah! That is a cool-looking rapier, by the way, Velka's. Can I mention that real quickly?
I believe you can get that in the Painted World. Yeah, you should be able to. Because, yeah.
I know you said it's not quite as good as Records, but still, it looks cool. Yeah, it's a great narrative device. It's a great thing to have as like a thing in a story for sure. It's a great thing to have in a story for sure. That's definitely the case at Kick. And as long as you're and depending on your story, depending on your setting, as long as it all works, as long as it's consistent in the rules of whatever story you're writing, you should be fine either way. Like I said, it should be, you'll be fine either way. Oh god, I forget you have to actually hit the attack button to riposte. There we go. One of my other examples of the way I like using mecha in another setting. Are you familiar with Gun Griffin, Varag?
No.
No? Okay. So Gun Griffin was a series of games for the Sega Saturn in which you had what were called the High-Max. And so the High-Max, their whole shtick is they're really quick. They're not very heavily armored, but they're really quick and they're relatively heavily armed for what they're doing. They can they can win a fight against the main battle tank as long as it's not a straight up fight. At least that's the lore idea. The gameplay mechanics kind of play a little fast and loose with it, but in terms of setting, yeah, a High-Max is never supposed to directly fight a tank because it will lose that fight if the tank gets a hit down on it. But the High-Max also has a weapon that can kill a tank if it gets the first shot. The whole idea being, the entire idea of piloting the High-Max is don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, swing at me. Ooh, yeah, I could see that being a thing potentially, Kick. I could see that potentially being a thing, but I'm not gonna like super speculate on it because I lack the necessary background knowledge to do so. I know people that would have the necessary background knowledge to do so, and a lot of them are skeptical, but I could see that being an idea at some point, which is also one of the reasons why Yeah, no, generally speaking, Mechanica, not getting hit is generally considered a very good idea. You're absolutely right about that. Not getting hit is generally seen as a good idea. But this is also, like I said, this is why I'm mostly approaching this from the perspective of this is what I would do if I was writing a story, as opposed to this is what I would do realistically. Because realistically is a whole can of worms that, like I said, I lack the necessary background knowledge to give good commentary on. Come on, Ugly, come on.
I'm a big fan of Fallout, and I think like, the Fallout 4 system of power armor.
The Fallout 4 system of...
Like,
yeah, the way power armor felt in Fallout 4, definitely better than Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Because Fallout 3 in New Vegas, it just felt like clothing that you put on. Where Fallout 4 power armor, you actually felt like you were in a big... yeah, it felt special.
Yeah, a lot of people who compare it to you're entering a vehicle in 4.
Yeah. Now, that doesn't make up for the other big problem regarding power armor in Fallout 4, though, which is how early into the game you get it and they treat it like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
That I can see why that rubbed people the wrong way.
Don't fight him, actually. Open the door.
Fight? Oh.
Turn to your left, open the door.
Oh! Oh, this is that door! This is that door that... What?
Just to make sure, yes.
Open that. I remember this door now. Shit. Okay. We've got 8 Estus. We can take him, though. Let's go kick his ass. Too early. Drink! There we go. Oh my god. There was a period when I was in, you remember this, Barry, when I was in, like, before Blighttown, I was actually kind of good at parrying. And I've completely lost that knowledge now. It's kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, for certain parts, parrying isn't a thing for a lot of enemies.
It's also because I switched up weapons at that point.
Yeah.
One of these is a mimic. Or not. Okay. Ah, because they have the full set in them. Okay. Yeah, it's the survivability onion. You're absolutely right, Kick. It's don't be seen, don't get acquired, don't get hit, don't get penetrated, don't get killed. It's the classic survival. It's that's you're absolutely right. That's the survivability onion.
So not as good as the black iron, but it does way less, and it is in between
yeah.
the elite and black iron.
Yeah. Although I think I can actually wear all the black iron set if I'm using the claymore. So I might want to go with that instead. But having it is nice. Having it is definitely nice.
Well, eventually you'll get good enough to start playing Fashion Souls.
Yeah, this is also true. Oh no, I am fat rolling. Never mind. Yeah, hate fat rolling so much. Let's go here. I think I only have to change one item out for it to work though, so that's convenient. If I go back to the Silver Knight helm and maybe the gauntlets. Yeah, that does it. I am no longer fat rolling. Excellent.
But your head does look skinny.
My head does look skinny, yes. I wonder. Would this be too heavy? Oh, no, it's not. It's not too heavy. I can use the Black Iron helm with most of the Black Iron set, but with the Silver Knight gauntlets, and it works.
So, do you want to progress story, or do you want to help Onion Knight?
I was going to help Onion
Knight. We're one night short.
Yeah, I was one night short.
So, turn back.
Oh, go back. That's right. It's back this way and back up these stairs. And yeah, no, Kick, that is entirely the goal is don't get seen until you've seen the other guy first. Or put it another way, be the second guy to get a shot off. That is basically the essence of modern combat is make sure you see the other guy before he sees you. Even if he sees you, you saw him first and you got your shot off first. So it can work out in that sense.
I forgot where this is from, but I remember someone saying, like, when fighting someone with a firearm, if you see a muzzle flash, congrats, he missed.
Yes. If you see the flash, he missed. That's absolutely true. It's like, if you see the flash, he missed. The other thing is, remember, and this is entirely distance dependent. This is entirely dependent on distance. If you're dealing with an opponent that has a firearm and he has not fired yet and you're within a certain distance, charge. If you run, you're just going to die tired. Oh, no, this is the one I want to go down. This is the one I want to go down.
Going back for Estes.
No, I thought... Oh, shit. No, you're right. This is that one. Okay, yeah. I do need to go back up this way. But yeah, if you're dealing with somebody that has a gun and they're close to you, charge them. Because that is how you improve your odds of survival. Is charge. Oh yes, put your soldiers into position, blah blah blah. I remember that in particular because I couldn't repost because of the chair.
Actually, funny that got brought up because that reminded me of the one time I was listening to The Art of War at work. People would give me funny looks.
Yeah. God, the Tarkus set looks so good, though. I just mentioned that real quick. It is the helmet in particular looks so good. Ooh. Money, money, money. All you need to know about the Art of War, all you need to know about the Art of War, Kick, is this. All warfare is based. Sun Tzu.
If you go onto the roof, I think, yeah, they will follow you. Well, though they have the good chance of getting stuck on the stairs, now that I think about it.
That's all you really need to know about the Art of War, though, Kick, is, like I said, just all warfare is based. Sun Tzu. And we're out of Estes. This is gonna be dicey. This is gonna be dicey. Got him, though! Down he goes. Well, we gotta hit him one more time, but still. Oh, we got the backstab, too! And we got the backstab! God!
There we go.
Reminds me of when I was fighting the Black Knight in Undead Parish. God. That was crazy. You missed that Kick. You missed when I was fighting the Black Knight in Undead Parish. That was possibly one of the scariest moments I ever had in this game. Was fighting that guy.
Ooh, you have no health left.
No, I don't.
Especially now. But you have a shortcut back here now.
Yeah, I do. I want to try something, actually.
Though that does have 3 knights in the way, though.
Yeah. 3 knights isn't that bad, though. 3 knights isn't that bad. One? Oh, Oh God, no. That's not. I know what that's from. I know what that's from. Kick, and that's not actually a real historical event. That's from a movie. That's from Who Killed Captain Alex, and that's the narrator shouting commandos, just randomly shouting commando.
I love their movies so much.
Such a good movie. Commandos. Deadly commandos.
There was one recently going around. I don't want what was it? I don't want peace. I want the problems at all times, or something like that.
Oh, what is that from? Now you want me wondering. Yeah. Ooh. Can we get the backstab? That's the real question. Nope. Fuck it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. The kick doesn't break their guard. Are these guys just like that badass? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, there's some enemies that can't be guard broken like that. I mean, you could kick them enough times that they break their shield. That is the thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
And I just lost a ton of souls because of that. Oh, well. Oh, well. To get them back. Server. What the hell?
It's just a big curved sword.
Why is it called server though?
I don't know.
That just seems odd.
I think that actually got like a.
Oh?
Trying to think of the word, but there's a similar weapon in Elden Ring. It's called the Severer.
Ah, might be a translation mistake.
Possibly.
That would make sense. Speaking of Severer, that reminds me of another band that I listened to a long time ago called Kailisa. They had a song called Hollow Severer, and it has one of the strangest music videos I've ever seen. They're a sludge metal band, if memory serves me right. I'll link them to you afterwards so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, appreciate it. For like a little bit, I was going through just like low production like metal music videos, and so many of them were just in the woods.
Yeah, this one is claymation. This one is claymation. Come on, hit me again. Ooh, there we go. I think that first hit was a bad parry. Like the kind of they say where you get the parry, but you still take damage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go. Ooh. Whew. Okay. So we lost all our souls last time, but this time we're fine. That reminds me also, I was looking at, so my current controller is fine, but I know this one's going to eventually die as well, just like my last one did. Probably the same way where the sticks start drifting. I was actually looking into how, are there controllers with Hall effect sensors? And apparently there are now. You can get, there's two controllers I can think of that actually I know have Hall effect sensors in their sticks that are decent. One is the 8-Bit Dough Ultimate, and the other is the Gully Kit King Kong 2 Pro. And I'm thinking if once this controller dies, I'm going to replace it with one of the latter. Ah, the stairs. That's right.
I'm wondering if I was having some issues with drifting.
Yeah. Stick drift can be quite annoying. It's more of a problem on the Nintendo, on the Switch, just because the Joy-Cons are so cheaply made. But it's a problem every controller has eventually. Well, every normal controller has eventually. if they have, like I said, if they have Hall effect sensors in the sticks, it's not something you should experience because of what causes stick drift. Ooh, that felt really nice. That felt really nice. Oh. Oh.
After you save Unbroke, Ornstein and Smough aren't too far from that dragon room.
Interesting. So, once again into this room. Riposte!
So if we got time, we can do your first attempt of Ornstein and Smough.
Yep. See how well that goes. I'm going to die, aren't I?
Yeah, who are you betting is gonna be the one to kill you?
Who?
Who are you betting is gonna be the one to kill you?
Smough. I'm betting it's going to be Smough, and it's going to be in the first phase. It's not even like Super Ornstein or Super Smough. It's just going to be in the first phase. I'm going to be paying more attention to Ornstein, and Smough's going to kick my ass.
I'm actually gonna try to give it to Ornstein.
Oh?
Because even if you try to focus on Ornstein, Smough does like to get in the way.
This is true. Oh, I might do that, actually, Mechanicat. That is a good point. Once I take care of these Silver Knights, I might actually do that. It might be time for the Gamba. It's time for the Gamba. You're absolutely right. God, why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that? Thank you.
What is that emote?
What?
Just looking at the emote.
Oh, that is a good emote. I'm not gonna lie. That is a good emote right there. Yes, it is mashed potato. Yes. So let's go here. Let's see. Where can I do the starter prediction? Make that 5 minutes. Why the hell not? And start the prediction. There we go. Start the Gamba. Oh yeah, no, this is a good track, Mechanicat. You're absolutely right about that. This is an absolutely great track. You are not wrong on that sense.
Remember to tell on Ember.
Oh yeah.
Also, there's a chest near the bed.
Ooh.
What's on your plate?
Yeah, I got all of them for you, Onion Bro.
Take this.
Ooh. Oh, Tiny Beings ring.
Next time,
A little health boost ring. And I mean very little health boost.
Ah. He said there's a chest by the... Ah, yes, I see it now. Always make sure.
Oh, you can also see a concept art of the Sentinel.
Oh, and there's
all the
Demon
paintings.
Titanite.
Yeah, all the paintings are either
Concept art
or actual paintings from history.
Oh, wow. Oh, that looks cool.
That's the Royal Sentinel.
That's the Royal Sentinel. Ah. That is cool. Yeah, the white tabard does make a difference. It really does make a difference. Now, we should go back to the bonfire, actually. Because I am low on Estus. And that's gonna be a problem. So down we go. Over this way. Say hello to Solaire again. Oh, that's right. It's over this way. That's right. On the wrong end of the room. The ring gives 5% more HP, so if you have a shit ton of health, it's somewhat decent. I mean, I guess, yeah. But you'll notice I'm not, like, dumping all my points into Vitality or...
I just remembered, before you fight Ornstein and Smough, you get a chance to avenge your Firekeeper.
Oh. That is a good point.
So, your choice of which to do first.
Oh, I'm gonna kill Lotric first. Fuck him. Like I said, you know what I know what you said about mercy for the Firekeeper or whatever, and maybe you have a point. But also, I liked having the fire at the shrine. There we go. Oh, you would advise me to kill him after the fight. Okay. Why is that, Mechanicat?
Closer bonfire, probably.
Wait, what?
Closer bonfire.
Ah, that would make sense. Okay, yeah. Maybe then. Yeah, maybe I'll do that then.
So, yep, use the same shortcut I showed you.
Yep. Same shortcut as before. Oh, shit. I forgot he was there. I forgot there was the one on the right.
If you kill that knight, the one by the chest doesn't even move unless you get very close.
Okay. That is handy to know.
Because goddammit, he was told to guard those chests.
I'm gonna guard these chests, damn it. Also, in other news, I was thinking about showing King of the Hill on Discord sometime at some point. Because, well, first of all, it's a great show, yeah.
Oh, the show, okay.
It's basically The Simpsons, but better.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if there was a movie called King of the Hill, or we were talking about the show.
Yeah, I'm talking about the show. Also, you can do anything after killing them if you don't have the lore. You can't do anything. You can't go to Firelink to revive the Firekeeper. Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then, Mechanicat. That makes a lot of sense then. We need the thing in order to make it work in the first place. God, my parry timing is so bad.
Getting better.
Yeah.
It is
better.
It is just the rust shaking off.
Yeah. There we go. Down goes this Silver Knight. And now we're going to go say hello to Ornstein and Smough, I guess. See how well this goes. Oh.
First.
Up this way, out the hallway, and then straight up those stairs. Let's see where this leads.
Before
Ornstein,
do you want to talk to the blacksmith?
Yeah, where is he?
Go up the stairs.
Okay.
To your left. This is the safe route to him, at least.
Oh boy, I love the way that's the way. I love that you put it that way.
Unless you want to go through 2 sentinels and a silver archer.
Yeah, no thanks. The archer's not the problem, but not so much the problem as the sentinel, actually.
Well, if you want to, the 2 sentinels are in the main hall if you want to look down at them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see them. So anyways, from there, it's this way or down?
Yes. Turn that way.
Because I do want to get my Zweihander fixed.
And you meet one of the friendliest little guys in the game.
Oh, no. That's a strange way of putting things.
I'm only lying a little bit. Ooh, hit talk.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to. Oh.
Also, look at the way he's hammering the sword when you're pinching the blade. It's too small.
He's just big guy. He's just a big guy. Repair, yes. And then also, let me see if I can reinforce anything if I have enough souls for it. Ah, damn! I don't have enough
He sells Titanite.
Yeah, you're right about that much. Okay, if
He sells Titanite and Titanite, big Titanite shards.
What I'm trying to figure out is if I'm gonna reinforce one of these, which one should I reinforce? The Claymore or the Zweihander? Ooh, that is the question. Purchase item. Let's get a couple of these actually.
Well, look at his other inventory. See what you want to do.
Large Titanite, green Titanite, twinkling Titanite, smith box, repair box. Oh, these are nice. Especially this one. Ah, is it a consumable item or nah?
No.
I do want that one. Giant's halberd, giant shield, arrows. Okay. Oh. Oh. This set. This is where we get it from. I see now. Ooh, that's gonna be rough though. But we're here now, and we have a bunch of these we can run through. Not these, obviously. I thought I had more of these. Damn. I was hoping I had more of those. Still, another 10k. That's not bad. Hoping I had more soul of things.
If you don't want to use boss weapons,
yeah,
maybe.
I probably don't. Is the thing.
Like Quelaag. Okay, so the Moonlight Butterfly gives you a spear or a shield.
Yeah.
Quelaag's gives you a katana.
Yeah.
Or a staff, I believe. Iron Golem gives you his axe. I believe only his axe.
Okay. Probably gonna do Quelaag then. Because I have no desire to actually use that weapon. Oh wow, it's not worth as much.
Early game and boss.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Giants. 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 I gotta see how this looks now. Hopefully it's not too heavy to wear. It is your first playthrough.
So popping souls isn't a big issue.
Yeah. Ah, it's gonna be heavy though. Damn. It's gonna be real heavy. But I gotta see what it looks like. Probably didn't need the helm for reasons that are pretty obvious. But oh wow, that is a good looking set. Can I just say that real quick? The giant set looks really good.
Even though I don't really like the look of gold armor, I do like the giant armor.
Yeah. Again, it's the tabard that breaks it up. The tabard breaks it up and it makes it work. That's right, I had to change one of these out for something lighter. I forget that part. Now, let's see if I can re-equip this now that I've gotten it repaired.
Oh yeah, if you want to drop stuff, go to your inventory, but I suggest doing that off stream. It takes a bit.
Ah, still a little too heavy. Little too heavy. So let's also put on...
Helmet?
No,
change the helmet.
I could change the helmet, but then again...
Well, it's just that the pants and the armor, the chest and legs are the best defense.
Yeah, fair enough. Still a bit too heavy, though. Let's see. That would bring us down low enough. The Balder helm. Or not.
Elite Knight heavier?
Thought I was gonna look at next. No, it's still too heavy.
It's actually heavier too.
Yeah. I'd rather have the Black Iron helm and lose some of the gauntlets, honestly. So let's go here, do that, and let's also do that, yeah. That works. Okay. Now we're good to go.
I do
now
like
we're no longer
Ornstein's
fat
armor.
rolling. Yeah, no, Ornstein's armor does look kind of cool. You're not wrong. I have seen that mechanic yet. You're not wrong about Ornstein's armor looking cool. Honestly, you know what? Let's just pop all the souls. I'm not going to use these boss. I'm not going to use the boss weapons this time. This playthrough.
I suggest stepping away from the door. I don't like that demon being so close.
Yeah. Wow. That was worth nothing. And again, like you said, those super early games, so not surprising. That, on the other hand... Oh, hello. Yes, I need to talk. We need to talk. Reinforced weapon. Is it enough? Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Oh, but I also... And I need the Titanite. Actually, is the thing I really need. It is enough, but I need a couple of these. Reinforced weapon. Go back to the Zweihander.
Oh, and a little lore behind this blacksmith.
Yeah?
He's the best friend of Hawkeye Goff.
Oh.
And when Hawkeye Goff passed away, he bequeathed his knightly ring to him.
Neat.
Which you can steal from him.
I don't think I'm going to, though. Mostly because I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, it's only for bows, too.
Let's see how much of a difference this makes. Zweihander plus 5. Oh! Oh, that's significant. Just 3-shot the Batwing Demon. Yeah.
Weapon upgrades are pretty good. Armor, if you have the money, it's not needed.
Wow.
Basically, if you had the choice between armor upgrades or weapon, go for weapon.
Yeah, I can see why. I can absolutely see why. Whew. That is impressive, to say the least. That is quite impressive. Also, there's a thing we can get here, I remember.
To go to the main hall. If you want the big bow, have to go to the main hall.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go to the main hall. So let's go back out this way, back up these stairs and out of here, because that was just for the blacksmith, right?
Yes.
I did open the gate, Mechanicat. I did open the gate, so it's not that big of a problem. I remembered, believe it or not.
So turn right when you get to the top. And there should be a broken window.
Yep, there it is. Down these blocks here.
And hug the wall a bit.
The wall here. Oh. Oh. Oh, Dragon Slayer Great Bow, Dragon Slayer Arrow. Okay.
There's a hole in the railing.
I have to Homeward Bone, don't I?
Nope, there's a hole in the railing. Right there. The way you were facing. Just hug the railing. There you go.
Okay.
No safe drop, though.
Oh, well. Well, this is going to be scary.
Ooh, go back to the main hall. I just remembered.
Yeah?
Go back into the main hall.
So back the way I came from, or?
Yes.
Okay. Running. Back to the main hall through here. Good.
That big door at the entrance of the cathedral is what we're going to open.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I can see why that would be useful.
So stick to the right again. Basically, go back to the first door you entered.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll start from there.
Okay.
Should heal, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I should heal. Holy shit. Use those two.
So, at those stairs, look down them.
Yep.
Run off of the edge, and just keep running until the... That's logic, by the way.
Ah, okay.
Keep running.
Keep running! Go! Pull the lever?
Yep. Here's the Royal Sentinel.
Oh, boy.
And the doors to the cathedral opened.
Nice.
So, probably go back to the Gwyn's tomb.
Yep, I'm trying. Just run. Run like hell right now. That's all we gotta do. And then we go to this right here. I don't have to run. Why am I running? They don't chase me. So I go to this, and then I turn that down to go back to Gwyn's tomb and just use that bonfire.
Just makes the area quicker to go back in between.
I turned it the wrong way. Because I'm dumb. Now I have to do that twice. Also, that sucks, Mechanic Cat. That actually sucks. That you have to keep refreshing, or otherwise you lag. That is deeply unpleasant. I'm terribly sorry about that. Down through here. And over towards, what's its name? This bonfire, yeah. Over towards this bonfire. So that when we die, we don't have to do a long-ass run back up to wherever that is. Back up to the main hall. Hey there, Favre! Hello, Favre! Oh, how are you doing? We're about to fight Ornstein and Smough for the first time. I have never played this game before, and that's why Varag is here, because he actually knows this game and can help me try not to die too much. He's helping me not die too much. Sorry for your English. Ah, it's fine. ESL, I don't care. What matters is that you're here. What matters is that you're here. I don't care about ESL or whatever.
And if you question my credentials, I have streamed the game 3 times.
Yep.
And I've played it more off stream.
Yep, Varag actually knows this game, unlike me. That's why he's here. I don't care. You don't speak English good? I don't care. What matters, like I said, what matters is that you are here. Yeah. Also, yeah, like Mechanic Cat said, ESL, I don't care. I really don't care. No me importa. Su inglés es mierda, no me importa.
So
no me
that
importa.
white fog up ahead, that's Ornstein. That's CORNSTEIN and Smough.
Ornstein and Smough. And we're going to get the answer to the prediction. We're going to get the answer to the prediction. We'll see who wins. We'll see who wins. Ah, shit. Up, 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 up.
I didn't tell you the miracles they cast.
No, you did not. Something tells me that's
they heal themselves, and they cast a spell called Wrath of the Gods.
Oh, God. That sounds... The boy. Damn. Damn, boy, he thick. Damn, boy, he thick. Damn, boy, he thick. That's a thick-ass boy.
Also, you can see how big Smough is.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, that's mostly from eating other people.
Yeah, also, yeah, no, well, you're not kidding about Smough getting in the way. Okay, Ornstein got me first. Ornstein got me first. So let's go back to that prediction. And let's see. How do I do this? Choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome. Ornstein. Who won? Who won? I see Mechanicat lost. I see Mechanicat lost. But yeah, Ornstein got me first. Whew. Let's give that a couple more tries. Let's give that a couple more tries. I guess I should
have chat to show that I was Ornstein.
Ah, you were the Ornstein prediction. Why is it doing that? I just noticed it's been doing that recently, just looking up like that. Maybe I do need to look into getting... Like, maybe this controller is about to die. Probably think about that. And so, see what I...
a tip with Ornstein Smough is Ornstein gains hyper-aggression when you use an item, which means he will immediately try to get to you.
Ah. But yeah, like that right there, I don't know what's causing that. I don't like that. It just started doing that too. That might be a sign this controller is starting to die. That might be a sign this controller is starting to die. What were you saying?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, yeah, I see you, like, look up weirdly.
Yeah, like I said, once this controller does start dying, I'm probably going to get, like, a Gully Kit King Kong 2 to replace it. Just because the sticks on those are apparently a lot better. The thing I am going to have to do, though, and thankfully they make it easy, is I'm going to have to swap the face buttons around, because the default face button layout is the Nintendo Switch layout. It doesn't change how the inputs work, but it would be annoying to deal with. Also, I love how these pillars, the giants, can't seem, like, don't do any damage to them, and then Smough comes through and just smashes them. Absolutely just wrecks the pillars.
So a refresher of the lore, I suppose, is Ornstein is now the captain of the Dragon Slayers after Hawkeye Goff's death, and is the only knight to remain in Anor Londo after Gwyn sent 3 of his 4 knights to Ulasil to deal with the darkness that was happening there.
Ah, yes. The events of the painting.
Nope. DLC.
Oh, I thought that was the Painted World DLC. Because that... Oh, wait. Is the Painted World a separate DLC from that?
It's an expansion.
Okay. So which DLC are you talking about then with Ulasil?
The Abyss Walker DLC? I think it's called.
Okay. Because like I said, there's the Painted World DLC, then there's the other DLC. And I know I have both of them. I know I'm going to at least do the Painted World at some point. I might, like I said, I might do that off stream. Same way I'm doing Armored Core Nexus's Disc 2 off stream. Which, by the way, if you, again, Armored Core Nexus, Disc 1 sucks. But Disc 2 is legitimately pretty good fun. Disc 2 has some really cool remakes of missions from previous games. And it doesn't overstay its welcome in the way a lot of the missions in Disc 1 do that get really repetitive. The worst offenders being the test this thing for us missions, where they'll have you like testing missile evasion or testing some floating MT enemy. You run into a lot of those missions, by the way, and they get boring quick. Like, they get incredibly boring incredibly quick.
Oh yeah, and Executioner Smough, as the title implies, was just the executioner of Anorlando, who was close to becoming a Knight of Gwyn, but Gwyn never allowed him to because he was a cannibal.
Yep. And Ornstein's kind of his keeper. Remember you mentioned that as well.
Yep.
Ooh. Surprised we made it through this far without taking any damage. Last time we came through here, I basically took at least a couple of hits from the giants. Ooh, we're good though. We're good though. We're good though. We're good though. Ooh.
You actually staggered him too. That was
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. I did notice that I was staggering Ornstein with this Zweihander. It's kind of what it's for, actually, now that I'm mentioning it. That is kind of the Zweihander's thing. So it makes sense that it would stagger him.
That move right there, that's the hyper aggression move.
Ah. Ah, damn! Ooh! Thought I had iframes there, but I guess not. Oh, I really do want to at least kill one of them. Even if I don't win this fight on this stream, I at least want to be able to say I killed one of them before I give up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because, damn, these guys are nasty.
Yeah, they are considered the midpoint of the game and one of the hardest roadblocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are widely considered to be one of the hardest bosses in the game. Yeah.
Oh, and the cool thing is, when you do kill Ornstein, you get to see their personalities depending on who you kill first.
Ooh. I don't know what reminds me. I was watching somebody play one of the DLC bosses for Bloodborne. I forget who it is, but it's the one that has the moonlight. That's how I remember it. Well, you know, which one is that?
I was gonna say Lawrence, but no, that's not. It's Ludwig.
Ludwig, yeah, no. I watched somebody bash their head against the wall with Ludwig a while back in Bloodborne.
Ludwig the Accursed and Ludwig the Holy Blade.
Honestly, I feel like if I ever do play it, I would probably like Bloodborne a lot better than this, just because it seems so much more aggressive. But on the flip side, I don't like the healing mechanic in Bloodborne.
It's closer to the
Demon
life
Souls,
gems. Yeah.
Yeah, I much prefer the way that Estus works, where rather than having to replenish it, it's something you just...
Yeah, it's a rechargeable thing.
It's a rechargeable thing when you die. It's like you have a... I don't know if there's any way... I say that I'm making the assumption there's no way to replenish it without dying. But holding to that assumption, that is honestly, I think, a better way to do healing in this sort of game. Where your healing is something that you have a set number of until you die. Rather than being a resource you have to replenish. Ooh, out of the way, Smough.
And Dark Souls 2 is actually... It has Estus, but it's... Okay, so Estus, it's a mid-combat heal, right?
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 2, if you try to use Estus, that's a bad idea.
Oh god.
Life gems are faster. But yeah, life gems have the problem with the replenish. You have to buy them or find them.
Lovely. Ooh. Ooh. Mechanically, you're probably right. Mechanica, you're probably right that I will like Dark Souls 3's mechanics better, but everything I've seen of Dark Souls 3's like setting and world, I am not a fan of. I am not a fan of Dark Souls 3's mechanics and world, because it's so much it feels like they did not want to make that game. It feels like a game they didn't want to make. That's my take on Dark Souls 3, in terms of its like setting and such. Mechanically, it's solid, but its setting and world just feels like it was done begrudgingly. How did you feel about that, Virag?
I kind of see it as it's a sad end to a sad game series.
Yeah. This is also.
I can see where you're coming from, but I think it's fitting.
Because I mean, you are right that, especially the first game, is very much a story of isolation and failure. Very Berserk in that sense. It's a story of loneliness and never really being able to quite catch a break.
And Dark Souls 2, in the same vein, is a story of like perseverance, though every step kind of drags you back.
So honestly, that feels like two different arcs of Berserk, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Dark Souls 1 kind of feels like the Conviction arc in that sense. And then you could argue that Dark Souls 2 is like Berserk's Millennium Falcon arc. Also, I still think I do think that is an amazing. It is very, not amazing. It's very fitting where Mira left off Berserk when he died. Guts found his family. Oh, damn. Ooh.
Yeah, that bulldozer move can really get you.
That bulldozer move hurts. That's what it does.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't knock you down to give you in iframes.
Yeah.
It staggers you to push you back.
Yeah, mechanic. We are very well aware of your preference for Dark Souls 2's mechanics. We are very well aware of your preference for Dark Souls 2's mechanics. We have talked about this before. Dark Souls as a series generally seems to be very polarizing in that sense. It does seem to be very polarizing in that sense. We'll see what I think when I get to 2. We'll see what I think when I get to 2, because I mean, I am eventually going to get to Dark Souls 2. It's just going to be a question of how long is it going to take, and like, what am I going to do in between, and how is Armored Core 6 going to impact when I get to Dark Souls 2, obviously. That's going to be the big thing, is how is Dark Souls 3, how does Armored Core 6 going to impact the timeline of me playing Dark Souls 2? Because that does come out in August. And I do want to finish up the Gen 3 Armored Core games before that. I want to try something actually while we're here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that the connection to Berserk is no doubt not a coincidence.
Oh, of course not. Absolutely not a coincidence. If you ask Miyazaki, he would say, yeah, that's totally on purpose.
You want to equip arrows?
Oh, that's right. You have to equip arrows. I'm guessing they go in the left-hand slot?
Nope. To the right.
Ah.
And the arrows. Yeah, there's arrows and bolts.
Dragon Slayer arrow, of which I only have 7. Oh, interesting. Want to see how much damage this does. Ooh.
Wait, and hit the left bumper.
Yeah.
And you aim.
Ah. Okay. Aim under the shield. Or not, because their hitboxes are weird. Okay. Well, that's a neat little... That's neat. Play with that later some more. Especially because I don't have a lot of those arrows. I could probably find them, not too much trouble. But I don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, you just have to kill silver archers.
Yeah.
Or you can
Oh,
buy
wow,
them
these
from
are
the
very
blacksmith.
close in terms of... The heavy attack on this is kind of weird, by the way. I actually noticed... I was trying it. Swing! I do love the slam into the ground before the swing, though. That looks super cool. What's the strength requirement for this anyways? I know I'm not going to be able to do it. What is it, though? 32. Yeah, no. I'm going like 2740. Also, fat roll. Haram. Fat roll is haram. So, put this away for now. Go back to this. Because I really like what it does to Ornstein. I am really enjoying what this does to Ornstein. Can I just mention that real quickly? Come around. We're going to aggro the giant, but oh well. Just make sure they don't hit me. That's the important thing. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Papa Estus. Because we only have 9. But it's not like Ornstein's going to let me really use them anyways.
Oh yeah, and you can see there that hyper aggression move can carry him across the room.
Yeah, wow! Holy shit! He really hates it when you use items. So you keep getting in the way, Smough! I might have to kill Smough first, actually, just because he keeps getting in the way.
Also, you may notice that Smough was laughing during the fight.
Yep.
That like, low chuckle.
Uh-huh. That's what that noise is.
And someone actually pointed out that, Smough's armor, his head is actually not where his actual head is.
Uh-huh.
Proportionally, his, like, the neck guard, so to say, it has eye slits in it.
Oh.
Similar to Ornstein, his visor is actually the mouth of the lion.
Ah. I do like the design of their armor, by the way. It is, particularly Ornstein's, it looks really cool. I'm not even going to, like, try and say otherwise. Smough's to me looks like an even more exaggerated set of the Katarina armor.
Yeah, I see.
Can you get either of their armors?
Yes.
Oh.
Whoever becomes the super, or whoever you fight last, you get their armor.
Oh, I might want to.
You buy their armor. I should say.
Either way. In that case, either way, if I do decide to get it, I might want to kill Smough first. On top of the fact that he's getting in the way, I like the look of Ornstein's armor better. And then, of course, that assumes I go and buy it, of course, but...
There's a fun thing. I did make a few boss weapons In Ornstein Spear, you do get to have the lightning attack.
Ooh. That does sound nice. Especially because, I mean, spears look kind of cool. And honestly, if I go through and play this again, I might try playing around with spears and such. Because early on when I was playing, I was messing around with them in Undead Parish, and they were kind of fun.
Yeah, I was, to go back to my dex build, I was using a spear from quite a bit of it.
Ah! Get out of here. Whew. There we go. Now, I'm probably going to have Ornstein try and kill me again because I used an Estus flask right outside the door. And Ornstein's over here like, how dare you? Or not. Okay. Sure. Surprised he hasn't... I mean, he's still trying to murder me because of course he is. But I'm surprised he didn't go straight for the hyper aggression move right off the bat.
Ooh, nice. You hit both.
Oof. Okay, get clear, get clear, get clear. We're in a corner! Ah, damn. Damn.
Good damage against them.
Yeah, I am doing good damage against them. It's just the fact that, like I said, I got stuck in a corner there. That didn't help.
Oh, that katana just reminded me. There's a special katana that you buy from from an actual samurai. And it's called the washing pole. It's purely a gimmick weapon.
I admittedly love gimmick weapons sometimes. They can be really funny. What does this one do?
It is the weakest durability. But it has the longest length of any like one-handed sword.
Oh god.
As in the scabbard that hangs off your side is actually clipping into the ground the entire time.
God. How weak is its durability?
30.
Oh god. Oh god.
But he also sells a ring that increases durability of weapons.
Also, it's funny you mentioned PvP mechanic cat, and this isn't totally unrelated. You know what's still one of my favorite Dark Souls PvP shenanigans? A bunch of people got together where like all of them were their bodies were all invisible.
Oh yes, this clip.
Yes, you know the clip I'm talking about. It's so good. It's like, and it will come like a flood of pain, pour down on me, and it will not let up until the end is near. It is such a good clip.
Everyone's invisible except one piece of armor.
Yeah.
And they're all inside of each other to form a single person.
And then they all split up. Honestly, if you did that and then the other guy like rage quit, you have every right to be like, "What's wrong, bro? Just wash away the anger." Ow. Wow. Wow, that did not last long. That did not last long at all.
I will say, you will want to get away from the door because the sentinels will attack you through it. Oh,
that is useful to know. That is very useful to know. Because that would explain a few things. That would explain why I died so fast. Faster than normal.
I'm wondering, I haven't made Smough's hammer. I wonder if you get the bulldoze attack for his special
that
thing.
would be funny, actually. That would be funny. Wash away the anger. Here I stand beneath the warm and soothing rain. The droplets gently falling down on the terrain. Wash away the sorrows, all the stains of time. There's no memory, it's only dry inside. In the mud and sinking deeper to a peaceful life, and it will come like a flood of pain. God, that was an amazing moment when I first picked up the katana. And I just started putting on Bury the Light and The Only Thing I Know for Real, and just going ham with it. There will be blood shed. The man in the mirror nods his head. Run, 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 run. Also, I'm gonna say, Varag, you are going to actually probably like the... I am not very fond of this idea, but it sounds like they might be adding almost an Estus type mechanic to Armored Core 6. I'm hoping it's not exactly the same, because that seems strange. But if it's one of those things where like you have to like stop and you're vulnerable for a period of time, I could see it working, honestly. Especially if it lets them make longer missions. Ow!
Honestly, I need to look more into Armored Core 6.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. Ornstein and Smough are kicking my ass.
You want to summon Solaire?
I might, actually, yeah. I might need to.
So the tricky thing is that it's easier to summon Solaire if you clear out the main hall.
Yeah. Maybe not then, because the giants make things hard as it is.
So you don't need to, but he
What does it take to repair?
He does follow you he does follow you to the boss fight, but there is a chance that he will try to fight
the giants, yeah. Yeah, regardless, I don't like the odds of me like getting tossed around by the giants and then having to burn through a bunch of Estus and then get to Ornstein and Smough with that. So we'll see what I do with that. Also, I mean, like I said, I'm doing decent damage. It's just that I get hit too much. That is the thing I need to work on, is not getting hit. Because if I can do that, then I'll probably be able to handle them much better. Whew. Okay. Up again we go. This might be the last attempt for the night, though, just because it's getting late.
I will say that Ornstein and Smough are... I don't think I have fought them without assistance.
Going the wrong way.
What the damage you're doing is actually more than what I've done.
Yeah.
Because I was using smaller weaponry.
I just get hit too much. One of the things is I probably, like I said, aside from the fact that you get Ornstein's armor aside from the armor, it's just that, like you said, Smough keeps getting in the way. Because he's just such a big target. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably go after him first. Ah! Damn! Not letting me have any breathing room, are you? I just realized this is a Slavic language that they're singing in right now. What is this? Is this still Firelink? No, it's not. This is a Polish band, I'm guessing by the name. Stwors. Interesting. Ooh. Control the direction. Control the direction. That's going to be the big thing. Ooh. Want to keep them close to each other. That's the thing I'm noticing. If I keep them close to each other, they are a lot less
trying
dangerous.
to stab you.
Stab you through, Smough, yeah.
Corner.
Get out of the corner! Ooh, damn, though. Damn. Whew. But like I said, that's probably going to be the last attempt for the night because it is getting late right now. Damn.
One thing I want to throw out.
Yeah?
Ornstein's spear is... The design of it is actually meant to be functional.
Oh?
It is the Dragon Slayer spear. Wait.
Ah.
The way the description says, the two, like, the crossguard near the spearhead...
Yeah.
Those are handles. What you do is when fighting a dragon, you stab it, and then you use the crossguard handle to pry your weapon out.
Ah.
Funny little thing that was cool.
That's the real question. We read. Oh, I think I know who we're gonna raid into. I know exactly who we're gonna raid into, actually. Cause he recently revealed his new model. I have not actually. I missed that stream, and well, it's not Dark Souls. It does continue the overall sort of vibe. So let's go say hi to Nuna. Let's go say hi to Rooftop Nuna, who's currently playing Elden Ring. And yeah, no, thanks for coming, Mechanic Cat. Stream doesn't work without y'all guys, tell you that much. As always, if you're not already, you can follow me on Twitter and join me on Discord where, like I told Dirag, among other things, I am considering doing watch along for King of the Hill, actually. And as for the raid message, ooh, what should it be?
CORNSTEIN and Smough.
Actually, you're onto something there. McCorn. There we go. There's the raid message. And with that, I say to everyone here, thank you for joining me, and good night.